It's time for Ryan's Roses, a public service. If you think someone is cheating on you and you can't get to the bottom of it, then send us the story. We'll see if you want to go on the air. This one comes from Downey. It says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband and I had a fight recently about him not being emotionally available lately. It's a fight we've been having a lot because it seems like he's just going through the motions when he's home. I don't understand it. I feel like I'm talking to a wall.
Oh.
When we had the fight, he left and he stayed out all night. He told me he spent the night at his buddy's. I don't believe him, Ryan. I think he might be starting fights on purpose as an excuse to disappear, to go be with somebody else. So that's where she thinks it is. Let me grab her now. Karina, good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Well, we're okay. Thank you for being on the show. You think this is a charade? He's trying to start these fights. And where do you think he's going when he stays out all night?
Yeah, I don't know, but I think he's just using them as like an excuse to run away.
Right, but do you think he's going to be with another woman when he goes?
Well, I mean, I guess I'm like a really intuitive person, and I just like my intuition is telling me that he's not, he says that he's going to stay with his friend, and I don't believe it. I feel that there's something there, and I think he's going to be with another woman, which is horrible.
Are you happy with him?
I mean, yeah, like, we have problems, but
But you're happy in general.
I mean, yeah, I would say that, it's work, but I don't want to not be with him. I don't want to be without him. It's been hard. And, it's felt like I'm talking to a wall with him and I can't get through to him and he's emotionally unavailable. But everybody goes through rough times and it's all about sticking together. I really believe in that. And that's how I was raised.
Is he always the one that instigates the fights?
Well, he's the one that shuts down, and so it's really hard to talk, and that, obviously makes me more upset because that makes me kind of think that he's not interested in working it out or in understanding where I'm coming from, because he just shuts down and he says things like, oh, I feel like I have my back against the wall and you're holding a gun to my head, like horrible things like that, where I'm like,
my gosh,
that's really sad, and then he won't talk about it and then he just runs away. And then I feel like, he's just using the fights to get away now. Like, it started with us not being able to communicate, and now it's like a thing that it feels deliberate.
All right, we're going to call him next. Hang on. So we have Karina on the line in Downey. She thinks her husband's sabotaging the relationship by picking these fights, creating these fights. He stormed out the other night. He stayed out all night, and she doesn't know where he went or who he was with. But she said that recently he's been basically emotionally unavailable. I didn't think she sounded like she seemed happy when I asked her, are you happy, based on her reaction.
Yeah, she had a very high voice.
But she says, in general, she is. So, Karina, how long have you been married?
5 years.
We are going to put him on the line here. We're going to try and get him. Sisney's going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. So I need you to be very quiet till we get to the point where we put him on the air and we say he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
All right. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay. Good luck. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Adam.
Who's this?
Hi, Adam. My name is Brenda. I'm actually calling from Brenda's Flower Spot. I own a new flower shop here in Downey, right on Florence Avenue, next to the Champs Liquor Store. You know where that is?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're calling because we're doing a promotion for our delivery service. Basically, where one person each day gets to receive a free dozen red roses. Today, you have been selected, and you can send those roses to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. I don't need any credit card info from you, billing info, nothing. Just the name of the person you want to send them to. They're free.
What's the catch?
The catch is that whoever gets them, we hope that you refer us to friends and family.
Oh, okay. That's it?
That's it.
Okay. What kind of flowers?
Well, they're red roses, but we have white roses, we have yellow roses. You can do any color if you want.
Yeah, let's go with red.
Red, okay. And what's the name of the person you want to send them to?
Isabel.
Isabel, okay. Who's Isabel?
Someone I know.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you want to put on the note?
Put thanks again. I kind of like this.
Thanks again. I kind of like. Ooh.
Adam, it's Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your wife, Karina, on the line. What's going on with you and Isabel?
What?
What's going on that you kind of like with Isabel?
Nothing.
Hold on. What's going on with Isabel? You just said, thanks again. I kind of like this. Who's Isabel?
Isabel's just my buddy's wife.
Buddy's wife?
Oh, my God.
So,
Your buddy's wife? You're sending flowers to your buddy's wife?
How about your wife?
Yeah.
Yeah, she put me up one day.
she put you up one day. What does that mean?
I had to craft somewhere, so she just put me up.
Oh, so you liked it.
Okay.
Adam, you went to your buddy's house. Was he there?
No, he wasn't.
Can you
there.
answer the question?
But I didn't know he wasn't going to be there.
So you went to your buddy's house and you did what with his wife when you were there?
I hung out, and then I slept on the couch.
Why did you sleep on her couch?
Because, okay, you set it up. We had a big fight, had a huge fight over dinner. She started throwing things at me, and so I just stormed out.
Adam, let's make this simple, all right? Are you cheating on your wife?
I don't think so.
Well,
My
Because she
God.
does all sorts of stuff I don't know about, so whatever I do is mutual.
So
what?
you are cheating on your wife.
I wouldn't call it cheating.
What would you call it, Adam?
Fine. You want this? I'd call it Isabel. And it was good.
Oh, my God.
And I enjoyed it.
What is wrong
That's
with
what
you?
you get for setting me up. It was
Oh my
amazing.
gosh! Oh
It
my
was
gosh!
completely amazing.
I can't believe you just said that. I can't believe you would do that.
Adam, how long have you been messing around with your buddy's wife?
It just happened that one evening.
It just happened that one evening. That's why you've been running away almost every night for the past 2 weeks.
Adam, you've been sabotaging your relationship, getting into these fights so you can go be with this Isabel?
No, that's not a plan. That's not what I did.
Sorry to have it so wrong. What were you doing?
It just happened. I didn't know he wasn't going to be there, and it just happened. And we sat down, and then things happened from there. But I didn't know.
Wait.
You sound so casual about wrecking a couple people's lives here.
Yeah, how about your 5-year marriage?
You know what? This is pretty public. What's going on here? What are we doing here?
Yeah,
right.
good. You are such an... I can't believe you would do that. I can't believe it. And I can't believe it.
Adam,
I hope Isabel's listening. I hope your buddy's listening.
I hope
Adam-
so too. I hope your
I
mother
gotta
is
go.
listening.
Guys, I gotta go.
Well, we'd
Yeah.
love for you to go
That's
instead.
what you do. That's what
Stay-
you do.
stay
That's
out.
what you always do. Oh my God.
Gosh.
All right,
I can't believe
Karina,
it.
hang on 1 second. That guy has zero heart. Just cold and angry.
A bad person.
I still want to make sure I understand what has happened. He's cheating on his wife with his buddy's wife who wasn't there and the night he got into this fight.
So messed up.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Let's get this done. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So it's a public service, and you can send us whatever your story is, then decide later if you want to go on the air. Ryan at KissFM.com. This one says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband been acting odd. Less talkative, more private than usual. I question what it all means, but in my heart, in the pit of my stomach, I think I know. On top of all that, he recently told me that he has to take a trip in April and suggested I get someone to come help with the kids when he's gone. He never takes work trips, so this is odd, and especially over a weekend. This has never happened. It's Vicky in Chino Hills. Let's get Vicky now. Vicky, good morning.
Good morning. Hi.
Hi. Usually, if you've got this strong a feeling on the inside, something is certainly something's not right, but something might be going on. So we have all the information from your email. How long have you and your husband been married?
8 years.
Okay. And he's never said he's got, I mean, could he possibly? I mean, is there any reason he could have a work trip over a weekend?
I honestly, all the time that I've known him, never has he taken a work trip. I don't understand. I mean, he's had opportunities and he's turned it down because he doesn't like to take work trips. So I don't even know anymore. It's like, this is the weirdest thing that he's done. I don't know.
Okay. We are going to get right to this and make the phone call to your husband and find out what is going on and where he is going on that weekend. Hang on one second, Vicky. That's what we're going to do now. All right, Vicky's on the phone. She's married 8 years. Her husband acting strange, not engaged, less talkative, a little sketch. And now all of a sudden he's got to go out of town over a weekend for a work trip, which is not within the realm of normal. So we're going to get Vicky. And Vicky, if you would just say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call
on Kiss FM. We have that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to call your husband on the air. Sisney is going to offer him some roses. We will all listen in, but we will all stay very quiet. And once I tell him he's on the air, then we will bring you in, but stay quiet until then. Look, we want to find out who's top of mind. I mean, we're offering him flowers. So who's top of mind? Who does he want to send them to? And then, of course, is there any sort of sentiment on the card that gives us more information? Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Good luck. Quiet. Here we go.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, is this Matt?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Matt. This is Gloria. I'm calling from Gigi's Flowers. We're actually located by the shops in Chino Hills around Peyton Drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents to send free flowers to anybody that they'd like today. It's a dozen red roses. They're absolutely free, and you can send them to anyone that you'd like.
Oh, that sounds great. Actually, right now I'm good. I don't need to send them to anyone.
Oh,
thank you for calling.
Are you sure they're free? I don't need credit card info, anything from you. I mean, you just hope that hopefully whoever receives them likes them, and then you refer us to friends and family.
No, that's great. Yeah, I'm good though. I don't need any flowers right now.
Are you, there's nobody in your life that you'd want to put a smile on their face today?
Of course there is. But I'm not. I don't need to.
It'll take 2 seconds, honestly. It won't. I just need the name of the person you want to send them to and a quick note, and we can get them off they'll get them by lunchtime today.
Thank you for calling. If you could take me off the list, I don't need to send any flowers to anybody right now.
Matt, it is Ryan Seacrest and Sisney. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. I need you to know that. Reason we're calling is, frankly, your wife has asked us to call you. Vicky is on the phone with us, Matt. And Vicky is...
Why?
What do you mean, why? Whoa. She's your wife.
Why am I on the radio? Why is she? Why is she on the phone with us? What's going on here?
Well, she has asked us, as I was saying, she has asked us to call you because she is questioning some recent behavior of yours, specifically this trip that you've scheduled for work to go out of town over a weekend, which she thinks is suspect. Vicky, I'm just being candid. And she's concerned that maybe something is going on outside of your marriage and that you're messing around. Vicky, is that accurate?
Well, if he did want to send the flowers to someone, what does that mean? I think this just proves he's trying to hide something. In this whole trip, I don't even know. I mean, he's in the hot seat, so I just want him to explain himself a little bit here because I don't know what he's thinking.
Vicky, I am so shocked right now. This is incredulous to me. That I can't
What's going on then?
There's nothing.
Why
going
are
on.
you?
Do you think that there's somebody else? Is this why you did this?
That's exactly. I mean, I don't know. That's what you leave. You leave me in the dark. I have no idea what's been going on with you. I try to talk to you every day, and now all of a sudden, usually you have all these stories and you tell me all this cool stuff, and like we're always talking during the day, and now it's just like one word answers, and then you're like, "Oh, I'm taking a work trip." What's that about? You never take work trips.
Yeah.
If you just need someone else, just be honest with me. Just don't make me have to guess and just have to suspecting. Just say whatever's going on.
Vicky, the intention wasn't to make you worried. This trip that I'm taking, I actually planned a getaway for the two of us. We're going to head over to Palm Springs, and I wanted it to be a surprise, which is why, Vicky, that's why I said to have someone watch the kids. I wanted to have them covered so we could go, because you're with them all the time. You needed a break, and the reason I haven't been talking much is because I thought I was going to spill the beans. I was afraid I was going to say something, and then I just can't believe that. I mean, I really feel terrible that you thought there was something more than that.
Yeah.
That you went to this.
I didn't even know what to think. I was like, our whole family is going to be. I thought absolutely the worst, and I didn't know how to act. And you really planned a weekend. You really planned a trip.
Yeah, I'm really sorry that I told you, but I actually was doing it for you.
Hey, not to overstep, but how do we know, Matt, that you already planned this trip?
How? How would I?
Maybe you're just reacting to this call, and look, your wife's concerns. These are things that were building up, and she was feeling something. How do we know that you just didn't change the story here?
Well, because my wife knows who I am, and that's. I mean, it's just who I am. She spends day and night with them. I work. I'm gone early and come back once the kids have eaten, and I wanted to do something for her. I give her a break, even when the kids were on a break from school.
Yeah.
She's with them full time, and I wanted to do something for her. I don't know how to justify it other than that for you.
Great. Vicky, only you are going to be the one to, I mean, you're the only judge here on whether or not he's being genuine. I just worry.
Do you love your wife?
Do I love my wife? I love my wife very much. Of course I do. This is why I'm doing all this for her. You think it's easy not to share everything with her?
Yeah. No, I'm sure that's hard. But there's a reason that we're all on the phone here. So, Vicky, do you believe Matt?
I really want to believe him. I mean, I don't know. I always say to him, I wish it was just you and us sometime. I love the kids. It's like I wish we had more time together. And yeah, it's actually something we used to do when we were dating. We go to Palm Springs for the weekend. So yeah, I really believe it.
Well, we're going to leave it there. I think we've gotten most of the information that we can get, Vicky and Matt. Matt, thank you for taking the time to explain on the air. And Vicky, thank you for listening and reaching out. And we wish you the best of luck. I hope this is a great weekend.
Thanks, Dave.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Have fun on your trip.
Yeah.
Well, I don't believe Matt. I think he just covered himself right there. That was, to me, that was classic cover-up.
Interesting.
This is what I'm thinking, because she had a lot of feelings leading up to this.
Right.
And so I don't think he was being that sketchy because he was planning a getaway.
And why didn't he send the flowers to
he was
wife?
Almost offended that you were on the telephone talking to him about flowers.
Yeah. He did not want to send those flowers to anybody.
I have to say to you, honestly, Sissany, I just do not believe him. I just don't. And it'd be very interesting to see if you heard that Ryan's Roses. I'm very curious to know if you believe him or if he just covered himself. And if you missed it, we'll tell you what we're talking about. But it sounds like I think she believes him.
I kind of believe him too.
Well, I'm just telling you that I'm pretty clear on this one.
I don't know that he can make up that whole story on the spot, especially because she might now see it. Okay, where's the reservation? Let me see it.
I'd be curious to know what you think. All right, so should we get back to Ryan's Roses? Vicky sent us an alert, and Vicky said, okay, so something's going on with my guy, my husband. His name is Matt. He's being strange. He's being sketchy. He's not talking. He's not engaging. Something is clearly up. Now he has said, hey, I got to take a business trip over a weekend. Sorry. That's what I got to do for work. And she's like, okay, that never, ever, ever happens. So we get him on the phone, and he shuts you down, Sissany?
Oh,
I haven't heard in a long time.
He wants nothing to do with
no
free
thank
flowers,
you,
me,
nothing.
no thank you. Take me off your list.
Not even just like asking you, just nothing. Don't want to be involved. Now, that is when I started thinking, does he know it's us? Well, if he knew it was us, he probably would have played it differently by saying, oh, of course, I want to send these to my lovely and amazing wife.
Yeah, play it up.
But he tried to shut you down. Then we get him on the phone, and he says, oh, well, the reason that I've been so distant and the reason why I said I had to go away for a weekend was because I was planning a surprise getaway to Palm Springs for us. Just listen carefully. Even if you missed it, listen carefully to this.
I actually planned a getaway for the two of us. We're going to head over to Palm Springs, and I wanted it to be a surprise, which is why, Vicky, that's why I said to have someone watch the kids. I wanted to have them covered so we could go, because you're with them all the time. You needed a break, and the reason I haven't been talking much is because I thought I was going to spill the beans. I was afraid I was going to say something, and then I just can't believe that. I mean, I really feel terrible that you thought there was something more than that.
Now, you can hear her believe him.
Yeah, I believe him.
Well, what you can't hear is me not believing him. But I'm telling you, I do not believe a word of it. I think somehow he was quick enough to cover his tracks. Curious to know what Genevieve in Moreno Valley. First of all, Genevieve, thank you for listening to us in Moreno Valley. How are you this morning?
I'm doing great, Ryan. How are you?
I'm good, and thank you for asking. You believe Matt. Why?
Yes, I do. I think, with her sending in the email and just saying how his behavior has been really strange, and that she mentioned herself that he had even said that she needed to get a sitter to help her watch the kids for the weekend, and how she thought that was really, really weird. And then the fact when he came on the air and he said, that's why I needed you to get someone, is because of that, that he had this planned out for her. And so when he said that, I was just kind of like, well, it all makes sense.
So had he not arranged or suggested somebody watch the kids over that weekend, had he not done that, would you have believed him or not?
I want to say I probably would have been kind of in the middle about it. It just makes a lot of sense that if a husband is planning a weekend with his wife, they have to arrange something for the kids because they have kids.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, that was just kind of like, oh, he's totally telling the truth. And then the fact that they're going away to a place where they used to go to before they had kids. She felt so relieved once he mentioned Palm Springs. So to me, that was another indicator that he was kind of telling the truth.
Well, you're a very good listener because you picked up on all of that. And Genevieve, I think that Vicky thinks the same way you think. I think his wife actually is thinking the same way. Thank you so much for calling. Now, I want to just bounce for a second to Acton because is it Laurie or Larry?
Larry.
Or is it Larry?
Larry.
Yes, that's the one I thought. So, Larry, you, like me, are not buying it, right?
No, I don't believe it for a second. I mean, if he was planning to take her away for the weekend, he would have gotten his own sitter. If he asked to find a sitter to hang out with her and the kids, you would find somebody that you would know 100% is comfortable staying at your house with your kids while you're out of town. No way. I think he had a plan for somebody else.
Mm-hmm. I've not been this clear in a long time. I agree with you. Thank you. Carmen in Inglewood. Carmen, where do you stand on this important relationship between Vicky and Matt?
I totally agree with you and Larry. I was listening to Genevieve like, girl, if my husband was planning a trip, and he asked me, oh, well, no, let's say this. If I knew that he said, find a babysitter for the kids, I would have thought something. I wouldn't have forgotten that. That was important. I think I was mixed. I felt for the okie doke at first. I was like, maybe he doesn't want to deal with the telemarketer when Tiffany calls. But he messed up when he mentioned the kids. I would remember my husband telling me, find a sitter. Like Laurie said, or Laree, I'm sorry, girl. Laree said, you would have found your own sitter. Why wouldn't you find the sitter if you wanted to keep the surprise?
Right.
Yeah. I think, I think, Carmen, matter of fact, I'm almost positive that you're right. And I know, Sisney, you disagree on this one, but this is pretty clear. It's pretty clear.
Yeah, I'm starting to turn.
See, we got her, Carmen. We got her, Carmen. We got her. All right, you take care, Carmen. Have a good day. Thank you for listening in Inglewood. Christina, Ryan's Roses, broadcasting to you in Fontana this morning. And we heard from Vicky, her husband Matt, acting shady. He says, the reason I wasn't sending flowers was because I just didn't want to do it. And then secondly, the reason I've been acting so strange lately and said I have to go away for a weekend is because I was planning a surprise getaway for us to Palm Springs. Christina, I don't believe him. Sisney's on the fence. A lot of others do believe him. I think his wife believes him now that we've put them on the air. But you have a theory that did not cross my mind. Go ahead.
Hi, I do have a theory. I think the reason that he didn't want to send flowers was because he's cheating with another man. And it's a little more unconventional to send flowers to another man. He almost sounded offended, like you guys said. And the whole Palm Springs thing, that's definitely a hot zone for gay couples.
So what led you, though? Connect the dots. What led you to that conclusion?
I think in his voice as well, you could almost kind of hear his voice has a little bit of that, sass in it. I have quite a lot of gay male friends. It definitely sounded like he's cheating, and you could tell the way he questioned, do I love my wife? You don't question that, you answer right away, yes.
I will say, there. I don't know what's happening, but there was something very curious about how he really didn't want to talk to you, Sisney, and wanted to have nothing to do with any opportunity to send flowers to anybody about anything.
He wanted to get off the phone.
Definitely,
just
and
hang
I
up.
definitely think
just
that
hang
it's
up
unconventional to send flowers to another man.
Well,
so if that was the case.
I do like low white flowers. I do like flowers that are not too high, low and white. I do. And I love an orchid.
I like that.
I like an orchid too. But Christina, thank you for listening to Fontana.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Just on the flowers tip, I do. I think th're beautiful.
Yeah, what else do you like?
Well, I like long walks on the beach. I like small horses to ride.
Small. You're not supposed to ride small horses.
Oh, you're not? That might be why I always get those looks. No, I like flower arrangements that are low.
Yeah,
so when you're sitting
modern.
across from somebody, you can actually see them. It's the worst when you got something in your face.
I know.
Interesting, Christina.
I did not see that at all, but could be a possibility.
Well, I don't know if we should take Darlene because Darlene, you realize Sisney is working for 3 right now. She's pregnant with twins. We're in week 26. I don't know. What did you want to say to Sisney about the Ryan's Roses call?
I think that he may have been, on alert because the street name was mispronounced. It's actually, I believe it's Peyton.
Peyton? What did I say?
Peyton.
No, I said Peyton.
Well,
we can pull the audio.
We'll pull the audio. It's neither here nor there. But it is interesting. We have so many streets in Southern California that look one way and sound another. You definitely know when people are from out of town when they call it Solpavita or Wilshire.
Wilshire.
Right?
Totally.
Or even Orange County. I mean, no one says that.
Orange County.
What do they say?
Yeah.
OC.
Oh.
No one says OC.
Yeah.
And I think that's why he became more on guard at that point.
Okay. Well, Sissy, you did a great job, nevertheless. All right, take care. Or if they say I have to take the highway,
Yeah, nobody says that here.
I-5. No one says I. It's
Yeah.
the 5.
Yeah.
I-405. I spy someone from out of town. And it's you, Peyton. Now, I just don't believe him. I really don't. And I think
do.
Nathaniel.
He was very quick.
But I think Nathaniel in Anaheim, he really has the answer. Nathaniel?
Hold on one second. I'm sorry.
Are you indisposed? You okay?
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
I was in my office.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no worries. So, but listen to this point. This tells us everything. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I go to Palm Springs often. I usually also go to Coachella every year, and I believe they said he was planning a trip in April. It's impossible to find a hotel in Palm Springs in April, so I really think he's lying.
He's not telling the truth. Coachella explains it. You can't get a... Sissany, you're a goer.
It's impossible.
Coachella is only 2 weekends, and then you have Stagecoach. That does leave another weekend in April.
Even then, you have people who want to sightsee in Palm Springs. It's impossible, I'm telling you.
It's not impossible. We accidentally booked a hotel once during Stagecoach, and we didn't even go to Stagecoach. We didn't know it was Stagecoach.
Nathaniel's
But
on
it's
it.
probably like $500 a night, though.
Yeah,
Come
let's
on
not
now.
get into an argument, you two.
It's Palm Springs.
Hey, there's enough
It's like
springs
you
to
don't
go
really need
around.
Find out that far out. It's pretty close. You know? I mean, you could be there in like 2 hours, no matter where you live out here.
Nathaniel,
I think that he's definitely lying.
I agree. Get back to your office. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. All right, it is time for Ryan's Roses. As a public service, if something's going down in your relationship and you are concerned, you can send us an email, and we'll see if you want to go on the air to try and find out more. So it's a public service, and you can send us whatever your story is, then decide later if you want to go on the air. Ryan at KissFM.com. This one says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband been acting odd. Less talkative, more private than usual. I question what it all means, but in my heart, in the pit of my stomach, I think I know. On top of all that, he recently told me that he has to take a trip in April and suggested I get someone to come help with the kids when he's gone. He never takes work trips, so this is odd, and especially over a weekend. This has never happened. It's Vicky in Chino Hills. Let's get Vicky now. Vicky, good morning.
Good morning. Hi.
Hi. Usually, if you've got this strong a feeling on the inside, something is well, certainly something's not right, but something might be going on. So we have all the information from your email. How long have you and your husband been married?
8 years.
Okay. And he's never said he's got, I mean, could he possibly? I mean, is there any reason he could have a work trip over a weekend?
I honestly, all the time that I've known him, never has he taken a work trip. I don't understand. I mean, he's had opportunities and he's turned it down because he doesn't like to take work trips. So I don't even know anymore. It's like, this is the weirdest thing that he's done. I don't know.
Okay. We are going to get right to this and make the phone call to your husband and find out what is going on and where he is going on that weekend. Hang on one second, Vicky. That's what we're going to do next. All right, Vicky's on the phone. She's married 8 years. Her husband acting strange, not engaged, less talkative, a little sketch. And now all of a sudden he's got to go out of town over a weekend for a work trip, which is not within the realm of normal. So we're going to get Vicky. And Vicky, if you would just say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call
On Kiss FM. We have that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to call your husband on the air. Sisney is going to offer him some roses. We will all listen in, but we will all stay very quiet. And once I tell him he's on the air, then we will bring you in, but stay quiet until then. Look, we want to find out who's top of mind. I mean, we're offering him flowers. So who's top of mind? Who does he want to send them to? And of course, is there any sort of sentiment on the card that gives us more information? Okay?
Okay.
Okay,
Very
good luck.
quiet.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Matt?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Matt. This is Gloria. I'm calling from Gigi's Flowers. We're actually located by the shops in Chino Hills around Peyton Drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents to send free flowers to anybody that they'd like today. It's a dozen red roses. They're absolutely free, and you can send them to anyone that you'd like.
Oh, that sounds great. Actually, right now, I'm good. I don't need to send them to anyone.
Oh,
But thank you for calling.
Are you sure they're free? I don't need credit card info, anything from you. I mean, you just hopefully whoever receives them likes them, and then you refer us to friends and family.
No, that's great. Yeah, I'm good though. I don't need any flowers right now.
There's nobody in your life that you'd want to put a smile on their face today?
Of course there is, but I'm not. I don't need to.
It'll take 2 seconds, honestly. Well, I just need the name of the person you want to send them to and a quick note, and we can get them off they'll get them by lunchtime today.
Thank you for calling. If you could take me off the list, I don't need to send any flowers to anybody right now.
Matt, it is Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. I need you to know that. Reason we're calling is, frankly, your wife has asked us to call you. Vicky is on the phone with us, Matt. And Vicky is...
Why?
What do you mean, why? Whoa. She's your wife.
Why am I on the radio? Why is she? Why is she on the phone with us? What's going on here?
Well, she has asked us, as I was saying, she has asked us to call you because she is questioning some recent behavior of yours, specifically this trip that you've scheduled for work to go out of town over a weekend, which she thinks is suspect. Vicky, I'm just being candid. And she's concerned that maybe something is going on outside of your marriage and that you're messing around. Vicky, is that accurate?
Well, if he did want to send the flowers to someone, what does that mean? I think this just proves he's trying to hide something. In this whole trip, I don't even know. I mean, he's in the hot seat, so I just want him to explain himself a little bit here because I don't know what he's thinking.
Vicky, I am so shocked right now. This is incredulous to me. That I can't
what's going on then?
There's nothing.
Why
going
are
on.
you?
You think that there's somebody else? Is this why you did this?
It's exactly. I mean, I don't know. That's what you leave. You leave me in the dark. I have no idea what's been going on with you. I try to talk to you every day, and now all of a sudden, usually you have all these stories, and you tell me all this cool stuff, and like we're always talking during the day, and now it's just like one word answers, and then you're like, "Oh, I'm taking a work trip." What's that about? You never take work trips.
Yeah.
If you just need someone else, just be honest with me. Just don't make me have to guess and just have to suspect it. Just say whatever's going on.
Vicky, the intention wasn't to make you worried. This trip that I'm taking, I actually planned a getaway for the two of us. We're going to head over to Palm Springs, and I wanted it to be a surprise, which is why, Vicky, that's why I said to have someone watch the kids. I wanted to have them covered so we could go because you're with them all the time. You needed a break, and the reason I haven't been talking much is because I thought I was going to spill the beans. I was afraid I was going to say something, and then I just can't believe that. I mean, I really feel terrible that you thought there was something more than that.
Yeah,
that you went to this.
I didn't even know what to think. I was like, our whole family is going to be. I thought absolutely the worst, and I didn't know how to ask. And you really planned a weekend. You really planned a trip.
Yeah, I'm really sorry that I told you, but I actually was doing it for you.
Hey, not to overstep, but how do we know, Matt, that you already planned this trip?
How? How would I?
Maybe you're just reacting to this call, and look, your wife's concerns. These are things that were building up, and she was feeling something. How do we know that you just didn't change the story here?
Well, because my wife knows who I am, and it's just who I am. She spends day and night with them. I work, I'm gone early, come back once the kids have eaten, and I wanted to do something for her. I give her a break, even when the kids were on break from school.
Yeah.
She's with them full time, and I wanted to do something for her. I don't know how to justify it other than that for you.
Great. Vicky, only you are going to be the one to, you're the only judge here on whether or not he's being genuine. I just worry.
Do you love your wife?
Do I love my wife? I love my wife very much. Of course I do. This is why I'm doing all this for her. You think it's easy not to share everything with her?
Yeah. No, I'm sure that's hard. But there's a reason that we're all on the phone here. So, Vicky, do you believe Matt?
I really want to believe him. I mean, I don't know. I always say to him, I wish it was just you and us sometime. I love the kids. It's like I wish we had more time together. And yeah, it's actually something we used to do when we were dating. We go to Palm Springs for the weekend. So
yeah,
I really believe that.
Well, we're going to leave it there. I think we've gotten most of the information that we can get, Vicky and Matt. Matt, thank you for taking the time to explain on the air. And Vicky, thank you for listening and reaching out. And we wish you the best of luck. I hope this is a great weekend.
Thanks, both.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Have fun on your trip.
Yeah.
Well, I don't believe Matt. I think he just covered himself right there. That was, to me, that was classic cover-up.
Interesting.
This is what I'm thinking, because she had a lot of feelings leading up to this.
Right.
And so I don't think he was being that sketchy because he was planning a getaway.
And why didn't he send the flowers to
Well,
his
he was
wife?
almost offended that you were on the telephone talking to him about flowers.
Yeah.
I have to say to you, honestly, Sissany, I just do not believe him. I just don't. And it'd be very interesting to see if you heard that Ryan's Roses. I'm very curious to know if you believe him or if he just covered himself. And if you missed it, we'll tell you what we're talking about. But it sounds like I think she believes him.
I kind of believe him too.
Well, I'm just telling you that I'm pretty clear on this one.
I don't know that he can make up that whole story on the spot, especially because she might now see it. Okay, where's the reservation? Let me see it.
I'd be curious to know. Should we get back to Ryan's Roses? Vicky sent us an alert, and Vicky said, okay, so something's going on with my guy, my husband. His name is Matt. He's being strange. He's being sketchy. He's not talking. He's not engaging. Something is clearly up. Now he has said, hey, I got to take a business trip over a weekend. Sorry. That's what I got to do for work. And she's like, okay, that never, ever, ever happens. Mm-hmm. So we get him on the phone, and he shuts you down, Sissany. I haven't heard in a long time.
He wants nothing to do with
no
free
thank
flowers.
you, nothing.
No thank you. Take me off your list.
Not even just like asking you, just nothing. Don't want to be involved. Now that is when I started thinking, does he know it's us? Mm-hmm. Well, if he knew it was us, he probably would have played it differently by saying, oh, of course, I want to send these to my lovely and amazing wife.
Yeah, play it up.
But he tried to shut you down. Then we get him on the phone, and he says, oh, well, the reason that I've been so distant and the reason why I said I had to go away for a weekend was because I was planning a surprise getaway to Palm Springs for us. Just listen carefully. Even if you missed it, listen carefully to this.
I actually planned a getaway for the two of us. We're going to head over to Palm Springs, and I wanted it to be a surprise, which is why, Vicky, that's why I said to have someone watch the kids. I wanted to have them covered so we could go, because you're with them all the time. You needed a break, and the reason I haven't been talking much is because I thought I was going to spill the beans. I was afraid I was going to say something, and then I just can't believe that. I mean, I really feel terrible that you thought there was something more than that.
Now, you can hear her believe him.
Yeah, I believe him.
Well, what you can't hear is me not believing him. But I'm telling you, I do not believe a word of it. I think somehow he was quick enough to cover his tracks. Curious to know what Genevieve in Moreno Valley. First of all, Genevieve, thank you for listening to us in Moreno Valley. How are you this morning?
I'm doing great, Ryan. How are you?
I'm good, and thank you for asking. You believe Matt. Why?
Yes, I do. I think, with her sending in the email and just saying how his behavior has been really strange, and that she mentioned herself that he had even said that she needed to get a sitter to help her watch the kids for the weekend, and how she thought that was really, really weird. And then the fact when he came on the air and he said, that's why I needed you to get someone, is because of that, that he had this planned out for her. And so when he said that, I was just kind of like, well, it all makes sense.
So had he not arranged or suggested somebody watch the kids over that weekend, had he not done that, would you have believed him or not?
I want to say I probably would have been kind of in the middle about it. It just makes a lot of sense that if a husband is planning a a weekend with his wife, they have to arrange something for the kids because they have kids.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, that was just kind of like, oh, he's totally telling the truth. And then the fact that they're going away to a place where they used to go to before they had kids. You know, she felt so relieved once he mentioned Palm Springs. So to me, that was another indicator that he was kind of telling the truth.
Well, you're a very good listener because you picked up on all of that. And Genevieve, I think that Vicky thinks the same way you think. I think his wife actually is thinking the same way. Thank you so much for calling. Now, I want to just bounce for a second to Acton because is it Laurie or Larry?
Larry.
Or is it Larry?
Larry.
Yes, that's the one I thought. So Larry, you like me are not buying it, right?
No, I don't believe it for a second. I mean, if he was planning to take her away for the weekend, he would have gotten his own sitter. If he asked to find a sitter to hang out with her and the kids, you would find somebody that you would know 100% is comfortable staying at your house with your kids while you're out of town. No way. I think he had a plan for somebody else.
Mm-hmm. I've not been this clear in a long time. I agree with you. Thank you. Carmen in Inglewood. Carmen, where do you stand on this important relationship between Vicky and Matt?
I totally agree with you and Larry. I was listening to Genevieve like, girl, if my husband was planning a trip, and he asked me, oh, well, no, let's say this. If I knew that he said, find a babysitter for the kids, I would have thought something. I wouldn't have forgotten that. That was important. I think I was mixed. I fell for the okie doke at first. I was like, maybe he doesn't want to deal with the telemarketer when Tiffany calls. But he messed up when he mentioned the kids. I would remember my husband telling me, find a sitter. Like Laurie said, or Larry, I'm sorry, girl. Larry said, you would have found your own sitter. Why wouldn't you find the sitter if you wanted to keep the surprise?
Right.
Yeah. I think Carmen, matter of fact, I'm almost positive that you're right. And I know, Sisney, you disagree on this one, but this is pretty clear. It's pretty clear.
Yeah, I'm starting to turn.
See, we got her, Carmen. We got her, Carmen. We got her. All right, you take care, Carmen. Have a good day. Thank you for listening, Inglewood. Christina, Ryan's Roses, broadcasting to you in Fontana this morning. And we heard from Vicky, her husband, Matt, acting shady. He says, the reason I wasn't sending flowers was because I just didn't want to do it. And then secondly, the reason I've been acting so strange lately, instead I have to go away for a weekend, is because I was planning a surprise getaway for us to Palm Springs. Christina, I don't believe him. Sisney's on the fence. A lot of others do believe him. I think his wife believes him now that we've put them on the air. But you have a theory that did not cross my mind. Go ahead.
Hi, I do have a theory. I think the reason that he didn't want to send flowers was because he's cheating with another man. And it's a little more unconventional to send flowers to another man. He almost sounded offended, like you guys said. And the whole Palm Springs thing, that's definitely a hot zone for gay couples.
So what led you, though? Connect the dots. What led you to that conclusion?
I think in his voice as well, you could almost kind of hear his voice has a little bit of that, sass in it. I have quite a lot of gay male friends. It definitely sounded like he's cheating, and you could tell the way he questioned, do I love my wife? You don't question that, you answer right away, yes.
I will say, there, I don't know what's happening, but there was something very curious about how he really didn't want to talk to you, Sisney, and wanted to have nothing to do with any opportunity to send flowers to anybody about anything.
He wanted to get off that phone.
Definitely.
Just
and
hang
I
up.
definitely think that it's unconventional to send flowers to another man.
Well,
so if that was the case,
I do like low white flowers. I do like flowers that are not too high, low and white. I do. And I love an orchid.
Like that.
I like an orchid too. But Christina, thank you for listening to Fontana.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye. Just on the flowers tip, I do. I think they're beautiful.
Yeah, what else do you like?
Well, I like long walks on the beach. I like small horses to ride.
Small. You're not supposed to ride small horses.
Oh, you're not? That might be why I always get those looks. No, I like flower arrangements that are low.
Yeah,
so when you're
really
sitting
modern.
across from somebody, you can actually see them. It's the worst when you got something in your face.
I know.
Interesting, Christina.
I did not see that at all, but could be a possibility.
Well, I don't know if we should take Darlene because this. What did you want to say to Sisney about the Ryan's Roses call?
I think that he may have been, on alert because the street name was mispronounced. It's
Again?
Actually, I believe it's Peyton.
Peyton? What did I say?
Peyton.
No, I said Peyton.
We
We
can
pull the audio.
We'll pull the audio. It's neither here nor there. But it is interesting. Like, we have so many streets in Southern California that look one way and sound another. You definitely know when people are from out of town when they call it Sopavita or Wilshire.
Wilshire.
Right?
Totally.
Or even Orange County. I mean, no one says that.
Orange County.
What do they say?
Yeah.
OC.
Oh.
No one says OC.
Yeah.
And I think that's why he became more on guard at that point.
Okay. Well, Sissy,
see.
you did a great job. Nevertheless. All right. Take care. Or if they
Thank you.
I have to take the highway. You know.
Yeah, nobody says that here.
I-5. No one says I. It's the
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
I-405. I spy someone from out of town. And it's you, Peyton. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I took my husband's car the other day because he took mine in for an oil change. I found a hair tie in the door storage compartment. We have sons. I have short hair. I can't think of an explanation for this. So I investigated in his phone and found pictures of him on the beach. He's posing on the beach. Someone else took the pictures.
No.
And I can't think of why he would want these pictures. Is it a dating app profile picture? And who is he at the beach with? Ariana in Norwalk.
Her head's just spinning.
Of course, Ariana, it's just getting crazier and crazier. Ariana, good morning. Thanks for coming on. So there was a hair tie that like slid in the door that shouldn't have been there, right?
Yeah.
And that was the impetus to you digging further. Now, I mean, the pictures on the beach, what was he wearing on the beach?
I mean, he had a tank top and shorts. It's just sort of like weird that he was posing
Right.
for the
But I mean,
photo.
we go to the beach and you get a picture taken, right? Sometimes you
I guess,
post it.
but why was he at the beach without his family?
It's always a good question.
And I didn't even know that he'd gone to the beach. Like, there was no discussion about it afterwards or preceding it. Like, it's just kind of strange.
The only thing I could think of is why a guy would have a hair tie maybe is one of his coworkers gave it to him to hold a bunch of note cards together. You know, like sometimes like,
No.
oh, just give me a
No
rubber
one's
band.
ever
I just,
Given a hair tie as a rubber band. No.
yes. Yeah, I have.
Really?
Yeah.
To coworkers?
To anybody. If you need a rubber band,
As someone
all
that
you
has-
have is a hair tie.
I've worked in a lot of places. I've never received a hair tie around my paperwork.
Let's say you had a slew of note cards and you wanted to hold them all together and you had nothing. I was like, here's my hair tie.
All
You
right.
would use it.
So that's the only likely scenario that we have, Ariana. So we're gonna. How long have you been married?
12 years.
Okay. I just want to get into it. Well, hold on one second. We're gonna call your husband next and see if we can find out what's going on. I'm gonna do this. All right. So Ariana is on the line, married 12 years. She finds a hair tie in her husband's car. All right. That is the impetus to her going into the phone and finding him with like pictures of himself at the beach.
That she thinks could be profile pictures for a dating app or something. But her head is spinning, so I get it.
You can't just tiptoe in like we don't see you.
Look, she went and got coffee.
Ariana, we're going to call your husband now and offer him some roses. We're going to find out who he's going to send them to. All right. Now, and what he puts on the card, too. So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right. We're going to do that now. So stand by, be very quiet, and then don't say anything till we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Good luck. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, I'm looking for Eric.
this is Eric.
Hi, Eric. My name is Holly, and I'm calling from Just Flowers. We're actually a brand new shop here in Norwalk on Pioneer and Rosecrans, kind of near the Taco Bell. Do you know where that's at?
Rose brands. Not really, no.
Well, but the reason why we're calling is so that people can get to know that we're actually here, and we're giving a chance for local residents to send free flowers to anybody that they'd like. So you've been selected today, and it's a dozen roses, and you can send them to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free.
What do you need, like your credit card or something?
I don't need any credit card info, billing info, cash, nothing. It's just we just hope that you promote us to friends and family. Just the name of the person that you want to send the flowers to, and a quick note, and we can get them.
Wait a second. How did you my name? How did you get my information?
I'm sorry, your phone was kind of breaking up.
You said my name. How did you get my information when we called?
Oh, you must have purchased something online within the last 6 to 18 months and opted to receive promotional offers from local vendors. That's how we get.
I never do that. I never accept promotional offers. I always uncheck that box.
It must have not been checked. I don't know. I mean, I just work here. My boss tells me to call somebody once a week. Yeah. They're absolutely free. Would you like to send them to anybody? A receipt?
Yeah.
You want a receipt for the free flowers?
Like, would there be any paperwork or anything?
No paperwork. I don't need your info at all, honestly. We just, the name of the person you want to send them to and a quick note. If you are interested, we can get them to whoever it is by lunchtime. Honestly, you'd really be helping me out, because if you hang up on me, you'd be like the 10th person that's hung up, and I just need to get these free flowers to somebody.
I don't want to hang up on you. I subscribe to the theory that if it's too good to be true, that it's probably not true, and this sounds too good to be true. So I'm sorry, but I am going to pass.
You're going to pass. Well, if you were to send them to somebody, who would you want to send them to?
What do you mean? I'm not going to send them, so don't worry about it.
Nobody. Okay. Nope. You don't have like a wife, a mom, anybody?
I just don't feel comfortable sharing any personal information.
All right, Eric. That's no problem. I'll let you go.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Have a good day. Thanks.
You got it.
I'm not saying anything to him. Yeah. Ariana, so that was your husband, right?
Yeah, that was him. Mm-hmm.
He sounds very... What's the right word? Serious.
Yeah, but you know what? Out of all the calls that we ever make on Ryan Joseph, I actually felt like he was quite normal. He didn't want to send the flower. You know what I mean? He didn't feel comfortable, and I feel like that's a very normal reaction.
Actually, she's right. Like, that may be how I would handle it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't leave my name. Like, no, and I don't. Yeah, anything too good to be true isn't true.
So this doesn't really help us in this situation to find out more, but I don't know.
But we think he handled the call well. Does that make any sense?
Because he was polite. He was really polite with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad that he was a nice guy. He is a nice guy.
But he didn't send the roses to someone else. I mean, that's one good thing here.
Yeah.
Patty?
Should we try calling him back and just tell him that it was us?
Yeah, I'm happy.
What?
Okay.
Really?
Wait. Hold on, let me get him.
Well, let's just ask him. Why don't we just tell him what we're doing?
By the way, we have to get better on our sign language, because you guys are like doing like LAX things, and I don't know what you're trying to tell me when I'm on this call.
Bye-bye.
Well, that sounds like you're going to chime in, so I'm literally...
it's bye-bye.
I thought it was like stretch the call.
When you leave the babies, bye-bye.
Yeah, you kept saying bye-bye, and you kept talking.
And we're like, no, bye-bye.
I meant like, whatever.
Say bye-bye. All right, let's try. So, Ariana, do you want me to just tell him what we're doing here?
Yeah, I'm feeling like I feel awkward. I just want to know like something.
All right. Well, Patty's trying to get him back. Looks like she's
Hello,
struggling
Eric?
to get him. Oh.
Hi, it's Patty from the Ryan Seacrest Show.
Oh, boy.
Hi, can I know it's weird, sorry. Can I put you on hold for 1 second? Is that okay with you?
Say Ryan wants to talk to you. Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. You're gonna be on the air. Is that okay with you? From the Ryan Seacrest. Yes, correct.
I mean, what's he saying now? The way he was handling your call. What's he saying to Patty?
We'll explain.
Oh, yeah, we'll explain.
Yeah, you talk.
Yeah, great. Hello, Eric?
Yeah.
Hello. Hey, Eric, it's Ryan Seacrest. You're on the air with us right now. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
We're good. That was Sissany calling you a minute ago. You're on the air. I need you to understand that,
Hi.
your voice. But that was Sissany calling you a minute ago, offering you roses. That was, so you were right. It was too good to be true. But I just want to tell you why we called. Your wife, Ariana, is on the line, and she found a hair tie in your car. She says you guys have sons. She has short hair, and she can't think of an explanation. Then she went into your phone. I'm just going to tell you this. She went into your phone, and she found pictures of you at the beach posing, and she thinks they may be profile pictures for a dating app. Can you explain it to her? She's with us now.
Hi.
Hello. This is a weird thing to be doing.
Well, it's sort of a weird thing to find you posing for pictures on a beach in your phone.
I went to the beach with Jerry last week. We had lunch in Santa Monica, and we went to a restaurant, and we walked down there, and he took pictures of me.
Why would you keep those? That's weird.
What do you mean, why would I keep those? Why would I delete them? I mean, put them on Facebook. I'm going to make people jealous back east.
Okay, well, they're sort of like, I don't know, intimate looking. Like, they just didn't look right.
What are you talking about, intimate looking? It's me on the beach.
What about the hair tie?
Okay, what about the hair tie I found in your car that clearly doesn't belong to me or the boys or you?
Look, I have no idea. I honestly have no idea. I don't know what hair tie you found.
But you're not cheating on me?
I'm not cheating on you, no. I'm definitely not cheating on you.
All right. We're going to, Ariana, thank you. I think that's the best we can do, and we'll wish you guys good luck, okay?
Okay, thank
All right.
you.
Thank you, Ryan Seacrest.
Thank you, Eric. You take care. Have a great day. Well,
What, do you believe him?
100%.
Oh my god!
Of course you do.
I mean, how can you not believe that guy?
The
He's
hair tie, he didn't have an explanation for the hair tie.
he hasn't done anything wrong. Something is telling me to believe him in this. Really? Well, let me just grab Marissa and Pasadena. Marissa seems to be on the same page. So, Marissa, you feel like this guy is being honest, right?
Yes, I totally. Good morning. I love you guys.
Good morning. We love you back.
I totally listen to you guys every day. Every time there's a Ryan's Roses call, he's there. Like, or they try to make up an excuse and then they come up with another lie. I totally agree with you. I think he's honest. He didn't get mad. He was just like, okay, this is weird. Hey, Ryan, you know?
Right. Right. I don't know. Look, we've done a lot of these too, and I feel that way. So I'm with you, Marissa, on that. Now, there are calls coming in right now at 8 o'clock exactly that say there's something else that you guys are missing, and you're keying in on this, that you think proves his guilt. Proves his guilt. Ariana found a hair tie in the side compartment of the door, right? She hits the brakes and a hair tie slides for her. Well, she has short hair. So whose hair tie? Well, he doesn't know whose it is. And she goes into his phone because she's worried. She finds pictures of him on a beach, like pictures that you would put up on your Tinder Tubs profile or whatever.
Right.
Speaking of which.
Oh, I heard stories about him too.
I ran into him Saturday night after the festival.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, I can't wait.
I can't.
Too many plates. All right. So we get him on the phone. Anyway, I think after he sends the roses that everything is okay. Let me play a little clip of this.
Oh, look, I have no idea. I honestly have no idea. I don't know what hair tie you found.
But you're not cheating on me?
I'm not cheating on you, no. I'm definitely not cheating on you.
I think it's all right. Like, I'm listening to the sound of his voice, not the words, but the sound of his voice, and I'm believing what he is saying. Then the calls start coming in. I want to go to Santa Clarita, where Rachel is saying what a lot of people are saying. Rachel, go ahead.
Hi, Ryan.
Good morning.
Good morning. I just couldn't believe that you guys missed the fact that he was contemplating getting these roses. He was asking questions to see if he could keep it under wraps. Am I going to get an email? Am I going to get a receipt? What information do you need?
He kept asking about a paper trail. Right. Yeah, by the way, just Rachel, just one point. You said you can't believe that we missed it. You get what you pay for. This show is free. Okay, so just
We're a little cloudy right now. It's the Monday after Vegas.
Well, no, us. I'm totally clear.
You
You guys just got home.
This is true.
But it's a free show, so we do what we can. But that being said, I did not hear this. You're right, and a lot of people are calling about that very same thing. Let me play that snippet.
Would you like to send them to anybody? A receipt?
Yeah.
You want a receipt for the free flowers?
Like, would there be any paperwork or anything?
No paperwork.
Yeah,
how did we miss that?
How could we miss that? That's like a red flag. I know. I tell you, I get caught up listening not to the words, but the sound.
Yeah.
Like, it's the delivery.
You're all about it. He wasn't defensive, so therefore he's innocent.
I'm hearing the emotion, not the words. So this is Allison. Allison, you thought it was just super weird?
Hello?
Yes, hi there. It's Ryan and Sissany, Tanya,
Hi.
Patty, everybody.
Hi. Hi, yeah, I thought it was kind of weird that he, same as the last lady, that he contemplated it, and he was like, is there any paperwork? And she said, oh, no.
Right.
And because he didn't want any paperwork, he didn't want a paper trail that he might, like, leave in the car or leave in the house for her to find.
That's what everyone's keying in on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, I have a quick question.
Sure.
I just want to know how people keep falling for this, because you guys have been doing like the same thing forever.
Not even the same thing. The exact same thing. like the exact same thing forever. And it's a question I ask as well. And by the way, sometimes people don't fall for it.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes they're on to us.
And they're on to us. Now, this is a case where maybe he was on to us. And maybe you make a very good point, Allison. Like, maybe he actually was on to us. And that's why he seemed so calm. And he, said...
Right, because he knows.
And he just handled it pretty well. But I'm with you that it is baffling a bit. Thank you so much for calling. I guess now that I hear this new information, or now that I'm playing it back, he was trying to cover his tracks. Even though he was very calm, he was trying to cover his tracks. So, Sissany, what do you think?
Guilty. Cheating. The whole thing.
And Tanya?
He has cheater written all over him.
Well, he doesn't. We had to dig a little bit. Patty, actually, you disagree, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think he's cheating.
So why was he covering his tracks with the paper trail?
I don't know. I just think you guys are sometimes silly.
Oh, wow.
I was going to use the other word, but I'm banned from using that word.
What's the other word?
The other one. Remember the one I told you not to use silly instead of the other word?
I actually can't remember yesterday. What?
That's your excuse for everything.
I know, but I can't. What was it?
The STU.
Oh, that. Yes. Yeah. You could just say naive. Sometimes you guys are naive.
You guys are very naive.
Childish.
And ignorant.
Just call us Gambino.
Okay.
We're not ignorant, but you call us
that one's harsh.
Yeah.
ignorant. Like, that's a mean word.
That's really mean.
That's even worse than the other word you don't want to use to me.
Well, maybe not ignorant, but there's some ignorance to your actions.
But that's still just
not
as
you.
bad.
Not you.
No, but we are a family,
Yeah.
so you can't direct. But you can say, you just call us Gambino.
A whale-watching excursion around Los Cabos can provide many interesting and unique sightings. On this day, back in 2015, we were witness to something truly extraordinary. We were alerted by one of our captains that a group of humpback whales consisting of a mother, her calf, and their escort were under attack by a pod of orcas. These images of the calf close to its mother are the last of the young whale still alive. The killers were not far behind and had already begun to make passes designed to separate the calf from its mother. The hunt went on for over an hour, like a lethal game of chess. Although orcas are fast, strong, and equipped with razor-sharp teeth, their primary weapon is teamwork. After separating the calf from its mother, they took turns holding it on the water until it drowned. What happened next was truly unexpected. The alpha male of the pod spent over an hour circling our boat with the humpback calf in its mouth, almost as if showing off their bounty. The cherry on a very bittersweet cake came when we were able to capture, for the very first time, orcas feeding on the tongue of a whale. It is well known that orcas often only consume the tongues of the whales they kill, and leave the rest of the carcass for scavenger. This is because orcas are such successful hunters that they can afford to be picky, often consuming just the most nutritious and tastiest part of their buried prey. This was a sad yet awe-inspiring experience that reminds us of the brutal realities of nature.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. Dear Ryan and Sissany with twins. It's going to sound weird, but the reason I think my husband's cheating is because he's been too attentive to me. He's been really nice, offering to pay for trips for my friends, myself too. He wants to go shopping, buy whatever I want. Sounds cool, might sound like I'm being spoiled, but it's really strange. What I really want is for him to not be cheating on me, but deep down I think that's why he's doing all this nice stuff.
Like to keep her distracted or something? Like the trips with the friends is interesting.
Well, let's talk to her. Liz in Monrovia, good morning.
Hi.
Just
morning.
Before we get too far into this, was your husband not attentive and then all of a sudden attentive?
Yeah, that's exactly it. We've been married for almost 25 years, and I mean, he's nice. He's a good husband, but not like this.
Okay. And Patty was asking, did he get a raise at work and maybe financially he's just got more to give and that's why he's offering to share it?
No, I mean, not that I know of, and I would think he would tell me. As far as I know, nothing has changed. It just kind of came out of nowhere.
Do you guys have kids?
Yeah, we have 3 kids.
And has he been generous with them as well?
No, and that's part of why it's concerning. I mean, he's always been a good father. It's not bad. It's just, he acts the same with everyone else, except all of a sudden I'm being told I should go away for a weekend with my friends.
Yeah,
and,
that's what I
should go
find
out
interesting
shopping.
is that he got you the trip with the girlfriends almost like to distract you or get you away for the weekend.
But what, hold on, does anyone feel bad about the fact that the guy's treating you well and now we're questioning him treating you well? Why can't we just enjoy
I question
the fact
it only because she said that there's no change with the kids as well. So if he's
Yeah.
treating her well, maybe he did get some extra cash or whatever, and he's then buy gifts for the whole family. Why are you just? I don't know. Now I'm
Liz,
in it.
we were debating whether or not we had enough to go on, but we will call him and see what happens if you want.
Yeah, the whole thing is just very weird and out of character for him, and it just seems weird to me that it's also not that he's buying me presents and bringing them home. He's telling me to go out shopping or to, go away. I feel like he's trying to get me out of the house.
Okay, hold on 1 second, and let's call him.
Okay.
This is an interesting one. I hope you're listening for it, and if you want to call us afterwards, love to hear your thoughts. But Liz, married, kids, her husband's now treating her differently, offering to do all kinds of stuff, being very, very attentive, kind of the dream scenario is what she was saying is happening here. But he hasn't changed with the kids, and it seems like he's made these changes and giving her more attention and offering to do things out of guilt. That's what she thinks. Mm-hmm. And I just wonder, could it truly be because he wants to? Or does it have to be because he's done something wrong?
What do you think as a guy?
I want to think he read a book and thought to himself, you know what? I'm actually not giving as much as I'm taking. And so I'm going to, without any reason, begin to give. Now, maybe he hasn't started doing that with the kids because he feels like his wife has been an amazing mom to the kids and she needs to get something now.
She's been neglected or something. Okay.
So that's what I'd like to think.
That's beautiful. I hope that's the case.
Whoa, this is a great book that he's writing.
Anna, did you write this book?
No, it's a wonderful book. Now, what do you think?
I wanted to think this was all great, and then now that I talked to her more, and then the fact that he's trying to get her away for the weekend and away for her girlfriends, go shopping. That's now red flag is up for me.
Well, let's go. So Liz is on the line. Liz, here's what we're going to do. We're going to offer your husband some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he writes on the card, okay?
Okay.
Be very quiet until we all come in and tell him he's on the air. That's important. And I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Sissany is going to do it now. Good luck, Liz. Let's see if there's anybody else on his mind.
All right, thank you.
Okay, hang on. Here we go. Fingers crossed on this for me.
Hello.
Hi, is this Ernie?
Speaking.
Hi, Ernie. My name is Brittany, and I'm calling from Instant Flowers. We're actually located right here in Monrovia on Mayflower, near, you know where the Sprouts is?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we're right there, and we're actually brand new to the area, so we're doing a promotion where we're giving away a dozen roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like today. I don't need credit card info or billing info, anything from you. They're absolutely free. So is that something that you'd be interested in?
No, I think I'm all right with that.
Oh, are you sure? They're free. You can pick red, yellow, pink, or white, and send them to anybody that you'd like, any loved one or whoever.
No, that's all right. I'm good on that. Thank you.
Are you sure? Because honestly, my boss has been on me this whole week, and it would be really helping me out if I could just get these off my plate. Really, you're like the third person. You're like the third person I've called that's hung up on me, and they're free. I don't need credit card info, anything. We can just start with the name of the person that you'd like to send them to.
I can't think of anyone.
Okay.
Well, Sissany could try. It's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany on the radio, Ernie. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Need you to know that, okay? Thank you for staying on the phone with us for just a moment. So, Ernie, why is it you can't think of anybody to send roses to? Are you married?
Yeah, yes, I am married.
Why not send them to your wife?
Of 25 years.
I mean, our anniversary's not for another 4 months, and I mean, it didn't occur to me.
But Ernie, this is not. We have your wife on the phone. It's not adding up. She's saying you're being very attentive, and now you're not all of a sudden sending roses to her. Liz is on the phone.
Yeah. Hi, Ernie. Okay,
Hello.
Explain this to me, Ernie. Why is it that I can go out shopping and buy whatever I want, but you don't bring anything home to me? Like, why would you not send roses? Like, you just want me to get out of the house? Like, you'd probably send me to buy my own roses so you can go out and see whoever you're seeing, or God forbid, bring her to our house. What is going on?
Liz, this is ridiculous. Like, I've been attentive to you, so now I'm cheating on you? Is that what you're saying?
You have never been like this. In almost 25 years of marriage, when did you ever tell me, oh, go out shopping, buy whatever you want, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you're a different person? But do you think that buying me things makes it okay for you to see someone else? Like,
I'm not seeing anyone else. Laura's going to be graduating next year, and then we're going to have no kids in the house, so we can actually be a couple again. That's what I was thinking about.
Hold on, Liz, something's not adding up for me here. You tell us that your husband is very attentive and doing all these gestures and offering to do things for you, and he sounds like this. Doesn't sound like the same guy to me. What am I missing?
I don't know. I don't know what is going on. I just feel like something isn't right, and I'm just trying to find out what it is.
Hey, Ernie, can I ask you something? Hey, Ernie, are you being more attentive to your wife?
Yes.
Why?
Because our youngest daughter, Laura, will be graduating next year. We're going to have the whole house to ourselves. We're going to be, we can be focused on more being a couple than being parents again for the first time in forever.
Is there any reason why you've made this change other than that? Is there anything causing the change?
No, it's just something that's been on my mind lately.
Do you love your wife?
Very much. It's been 25 years. I love her more than anything.
I just don't understand why we're not going out and doing things together. I feel like you're sending me off to do things by myself or with my friends, and it seems very weird to me.
I thought you enjoyed spending time with your friends.
Is there anything going on behind her back?
No, there isn't. Never has been.
Okay. All right, listen, Liz, Ernie, we're going to let you both go. Liz, that's the best we can do. I hope you find what you need to find in peace and love in your relationship, okay? Thank you, Liz, for writing in.
Thank you.
Something is not making sense to me. I mean, it's really interesting. You have a situation where her husband was being attentive, and she thought that was a red flag. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It is a public service. This one's a little different because Max has written to us, and he has said, Dear Ryan and Sissany, I recently lost my phone, and when I got a new one, I went in to install a backup. Backing up is not something that I'm good about keeping up on, but I accidentally installed an old backup of my wife's. I ended up stumbling upon an old text chain from August that was between my wife and her friend. There was a lot of back and forth about, are you going to tell him? Are you going to tell him?
Wow.
You should tell him. Well, tell him what? He's wondering. The friend was asking my wife if she's going to tell me, and I want to know if she's cheating on me. It's not good.
Okay.
So that's the deal. Now, let me grab Max. Max, good morning. Thanks for sending us your email.
Hey, yeah, thank you guys for responding. This is one of those things I just thought, I'm not sure exactly where to start. Maybe you guys could help out.
We're absolutely able to do so, or at least try to do so. So I don't know how much more we need when you've got two people saying, are you going to tell him? My heart drops because obviously we think of the worst. I can't imagine what else it might be unless she has an illness or something.
Exactly. I mean, totally. And nothing huge has gone on in our personal lives that, that I would know about, or something like that. So I can only assume it's me. I have assumed that it's me, like in my mind already, it seems like she's cheated on me.
Okay. What we want to do is we're going to call her now. What are we doing about roses? How do we want to do this?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I had an idea actually, Ryan. Because that would kind of seem out of the blue. Like I'm thinking, right before this text exchange had happened in August, she'd been away with her friends, on like a girls' trip to Arizona, and basically I was thinking, instead of the roses, you could say you're doing like a survey, like a trip survey. And, like if she agrees to answer questions, you could give her like, another 3-day, 2-night stay for free or something like that.
Sis, you got that?
Okay. 3-day, 2-night stay. What city? Where was she? We intrigued to go.
This was in Tempe. Yeah.
Tempe?
Arizona.
Yeah. So you'd want the trip to be back in Tempe?
I mean, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's fine. We're good with that. We'll get everything lined up here. You need anything else?
I'm just going to what kind of questions should I ask her?
Well, hold on. Let's take a break. Max, hang on one sec. We'll come back.
Okay.
We'll make the call. We'll figure it out. All right, so we're all good now. Max is on the line. We're going to call his wife. And Sissany, what are we offering his wife now? Because he thinks his wife is cheating on him.
Yeah, so we're just going to get down to the bottom of the trip survey. And if she answers a few questions, then she can win another 3-day, 2-night stay.
So you're
in
good.
Tempe.
Okay.
I'm good.
Now, here's what he's going off of. He saw some text messages on a backup file of her friend saying to her, his wife, are you going to tell him? And he's like, well, tell me what? And he thinks that it must mean that there's another guy. I hope it's not an illness, but that's what we think. So let's see what we can do. Max, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your wife's name is on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we are going to call her now, and we're going to launch into this survey and see what we can find out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Okay, thanks, guys.
All right, good luck, buddy.
Hello.
Hi, is this Rachel?
This is she.
Hi, Rachel. My name is Tracy, and I'm calling from the Resort and Spa.
Oh, hi.
Hi there. I'm just calling. We do this regularly. It's a trip survey, and I realized that you did a trip out here a few months ago, last summer. And was it in August?
Yeah, I guess I went.
If I can just have a few moments of your time, I just want to ask you a few questions, and then after we chat, you have a chance to win a 3-day, 2-night stay in Tempe, Arizona, just for answering a few simple questions.
Really?
Yes.
All right, why not?
Okay, so how was the trip?
Oh, it was great.
It was great.
And a girlfriend. Yeah.
Any complaints that we should note of, or anything we can do better?
No, we had a really pleasant day. The pool was great. Yeah, no complaints.
Would you say that you, on a scale of 1 to 10, did you leave satisfied?
Yeah, I really did.
So you would give
Nice
us
trip.
a 10?
Yes, I would give you a 10.
Okay. Who were you there with?
Oh, my friend.
Like girls trip, or was it more romantic?
Yeah, it was just, no, it was just a girls trip.
Oh, girls trip. Okay, cool. Are you single?
Wait, what?
Are you single? Was it like you guys are all single? Is it like a bachelorette type trip?
This is part of the survey?
Yes, we like to just know the type of clientele.
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually okay. I don't need a free trip. But thanks anyway for calling.
Oh, are you sure? I just had one more question, and then you have the trip. No.
Okay. What?
Rachel, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And also, your husband, Max, is on the phone. Max has asked us to call you because he's concerned that you might be cheating on him. He has evidence. Are you?
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait. This is Ryan Seacrest, and Max is on the phone, and thinks I'm cheating on him.
Max, you can talk.
Yeah. Hey, babe.
Well,
look,
I thought it was a prank call.
No, I mean, I got my new phone, and I backed up yours accidentally. I saw these texts that you had sent to Becca, saying like, "Are you going to tell him? What is that about? What are you talking about?"
Wait, why didn't you just come ask me about that? I don't know. What do you mean? Am I going to tell him? I don't know. I talk to Becca every day. It could be about anybody.
No, Max is saying he saw texts, and the context of the text he thinks are you and her, Becca, talking back and forth about whether or not you should tell Max. He thinks about another man. Are you cheating on him?
Wow. No, I'm not cheating on you, A. And B, that could be about her boss. That could be about, my boss. That could be about anybody. That could be, I don't know. I don't know.
Why did you get skeptical when Sisney was asking some of those final questions?
Because who called from a hotel asking if you were single? That was really shady. That's why I was skeptical. Wouldn't you answer the same way?
You could have just answered, "No, I'm married."
Right, but I also don't understand why you would ask such personal questions and take time out of my day. That to me seems like a prank
True,
call.
you were very. You were. That was aggressive, Sisney.
And with all due respect, I was trying to get to the bottom.
I'm just saying that that was intrusive.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough. It was intrusive. Rachel, I felt like it was intrusive for a survey. But anyway, we weren't doing a survey. We were trying to find out if you're cheating. Max, do you want to express any more of your concern to your wife?
Yeah, I mean, the idea that this could bring up like a fear in my mind when I totally thought this was an innocent trip. I mean, for me, I'd just like to ask you to be honest with me. And just, could you tell me, is there anything that you're not telling me about this trip? because there's a doubt in my mind, and I need you to be straight with me. Can you please be honest with me?
Well, obviously, Max, we have some issues to work on because you couldn't just come to me first. You had to come with the truth, asking me a simple question. The answer is no, first of all. Second of all, I could easily answer it if you show it to me. And I mean, this is just, I have no words.
All right. Well, Max, we have taken it as far as we can take it. I think your wife is right. Yeah. You should talk to her directly from here on out, okay?
Thank you, guys.
Good luck. Okay. Bye-bye. Well, I mean, he's barking up the wrong tree.
He is?
For sure. I totally believe her.
I don't believe her.
That is how... That was as genuine can be in a situation like that.
You're too naive. Yeah. You're naive. She's
Have
lying.
You lost your mind?
No, she's lying.
She's not lying.
She is.
She was as calm and as collected
because women are
as
smarter.
Any confident person who's telling the truth.
No, women are good liars. First of all,
I
think they're better liars than men.
That's how I wish some of the men would handle it.
Well, they don't because
because they're lying. She's telling the truth.
She's not telling the truth.
It's clear as clear.
She cheated on him on that trip. It was a girl's trip. She got too drunk. She probably cheated, and she regrets it. She's never going to tell him.
But let's go back to Ryan's Roses. So Max thought his wife, Rachel, may have been cheating on him. We got her on the phone. I thought she handled it very well, very poised. Here's part of the call.
Well, obviously... Max, we have some issues to work on because you couldn't just come to me first. You had to come with the truth, asking me a simple question. The answer is no, first of all. Second of all, I could easily answer it if you show it to me.
So she's referring to a text that he saw that said between she and her girlfriend, "Are you going to tell him?" I have to tell you, Sisney, honestly, I believe Rachel. I don't think she's cheating. I think she handled it exactly how anybody telling the truth would handle it.
Being that these text messages came at the same exact time that this girl's trip was back in August of last year.
These text messages are about something else.
I don't think so.
Well, Patty?
I agree with you. I don't think she's cheating or cheated.
No, it was all in her calmness and her tone. And by the way, I'm just thinking, if you were telling the truth, and you were in that situation on the phone with all of us, that's how you'd react. Exactly. You wouldn't go crazy. You wouldn't get defensive. You'd be like, wait, well, this is, first of all, this is exhaustingly crazy. Like, you're no, it's not right. And second of all, we do have a problem, and it's the fact that you can't communicate with me. That's what I would say. I mean, I
feel like if she was telling the truth, she should have been more compassionate. Like, oh, baby, I can't believe you thought about this.
No, because
because
she didn't do anything wrong. It's almost like she's annoyed that you would even... I would be annoyed you'd even take the time to do all this because it's wasting my time.
The survey was just too long, and it was just too much.
Well, the survey was intrusive, but it had to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Tanya, what do you think?
I'm torn because at first I believed her, but now I'm thinking she maybe did something on this trip.
So, Sisney, what do you actually think will happen?
What do I think happened or will happen?
No, what do you think happened?
I think that they got a little wild.
So she goes on a trip with the girls.
Let's say to
this place.
Mm-hmm. She ended up meeting a guy at the pool. Remember, she brought the pool up and she liked it there. Blah blah.
Yeah.
And something happened. Maybe she didn't come home one of the nights to the room where they were all sharing.
I think she would have sounded guilty on the call.
It's been months. She's had months to think about what her response is going to be if she's ever confronted.
She said, "Show me the text." She said, "Let me see the text," and I'll explain.
Because the text don't say anything. So she's going to explain it was about her boss or whatever, and life's going to go on. And this poor Max is being lied to.
This one's so clear to me. Okay, Jamie, go ahead. You're on with us.
Hey, Ryan. I think she was lying 100%.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Absolutely.
I don't hear it. I don't hear it.
There was no reason for her to get that upset and defensive if she was telling the truth. It's
I didn't think she got defensive. I thought she was annoyed that he was doing this, and she was going to deal with it with him. That's what I felt.
I just thought, she didn't laugh once. If that was my significant other and they did that to me, it would have been funny.
Yes,
I would have laughed.
Chuckle and you'd
Laughter's
be like,
guilt.
No,
Laughter's guilt.
No way.
Laughter's guilt.
You'd be like, how could you even think this would happen, babe? I love you. There's no way ever that I would ever cheat on you.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
She didn't say any of those things. She was just like, I can't believe that you brought the troops in.
Yeah, because she was annoyed with us. And I would be too if you called me. So there you go.
I'm just
Jamie,
doing my job.
Thanks for calling. Well, look, Sissany, I'm just saying if someone's not doing something and they're accused of it,
Right.
like in these calls, and you're at work or whatever, it's like, babe, what are you talking about? Like, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Lori gets it, right, Lori?
No, I think she's hiding something. I really do.
Thank you, Lori.
Did I hear a different show?
Just a guy.
I think it's totally normal if you're taking a survey to be asked what your marital status is. And
I agree. The
survey
survey was intrusive.
All I asked her was that she was single.
Ooh.
And I think that's normal. Like, I've been asked out on surveys before.
Yeah, you have to check the box. Are you single? You married? Divorced?
Yeah,
Right.
well,
Exactly.
I don't check the box.
But
You
she
will
didn't
one
say,
day.
You know, I don't want to answer that. Let's move on. She just got totally freaked out. Like, I think it was an overreaction.
All right, well, let's leave it at the fact that Patty and I think that she's being honest, and everyone else disagrees.
If she would have been honest, she would have just said, I'm married, not, I need to get off the call. I don't want to do this anymore.
You were asking intrusive questions. I would have done the same thing.
Are you single? No, I'm married.
Yeah, but like the way you were asking, you're like, well, are you single? You were getting cute with it.
I'm sorry you got so cute with it.
Sissany, stop yelling at everybody. Everything's fine.
Everybody that's calling in agrees with me.
I know. That's why Patty and I think you guys are crazy. All right, goodbye. Thank you, Lori, for calling.
Thank you.
Even though you heard a different show, apparently. So, just quickly, I believe Rachel. Sissany believes she's cheating.
Yeah, I think she is.
Tanya believes she's cheating. Patty believes Rachel.
I do.
All right, let's leave it at that. All right, it is time for Ryan's Roses. Let's get to Jerry in Norwalk. Jerry says, and there's a twist to this one, so listen if you can, or pop us on your iHeartRadio app if you got to get mobile. But this one says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my wife has been working out and taking care of herself, which is great. At first, I really was supportive, but now she's missing family events because it's the only time her trainer can see her. I suggested she find another trainer, and she blew up at me. So you see where this is going. He thinks the trainer's messing around with his wife. Now, that happens.
It does happen, actually.
What do you know?
Well, I don't know, but I mean, I feel like you always see it in movies and stuff, but I don't want a male trainer.
You know what opens the door?
What?
The stretch.
Yeah, you're right.
You see the way that they stretch
You
sometimes?
have to get really close, all up in there.
Yeah, and the stretch, that is the gateway to problems.
So if you were married and your wife wanted to
Blow
go
off
see
the
a
stretch.
personal trainer,
Blow off the stretch.
would you have a say? Would you be like, you know, I'd really appreciate it if you didn't have a male trainer?
No, I'm fine with it. Just blow off the stretch.
Well, she has to stretch.
She can stretch on her own.
Okay, so clearly there's a problem.
Jerry is on with us now. Jerry in Norwalk. This is not a good feeling, Jerry. I'm sorry you're going through this, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, Ryan.
So, what would you like for us to do?
You know, I would love for you to send the free flowers to my wife's trainer and see if we can get this figured out.
How long has your wife been training with this guy?
Like about 3 months now, I think.
Tell me a little bit more. I just want to get a little texture here. So, you suggested she find another trainer, and she had an allergic reaction to that?
Yeah, pretty much. You know, she's missing family events. I said, well, if he can't work into your schedule, we should find someone else. And she blew up at me. She freaked out.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, almost like she's defensive or something.
That doesn't add up at all. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, me neither.
All right. Hang on one second. How long you been married?
Coming up on 7 years now.
Okay, bro. Hang on one second. We are going to call this trainer and find out who the trainer sends the roses to. What's your wife's name?
My wife's name is Laura.
Laura. That's the name. Okay.
Okay.
Hang on, buddy. Coming right back with you. 1 second. Here we go. It's the call Ryan's Roses. This is an interesting one. Jerry in Norwalk thinks that his wife is messing around with the trainer. And he said, hey, you know what? You're missing stuff. This is really weird. You're training at odd hours. You're missing family events because you got to train. Why don't you should swap trainers, and she just blew up at him.
Which is weird.
That's the smoking gun right there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a problem if she reacted like that. It's about a trainer. I mean, come on.
Like, she clearly didn't want to switch trainers, and it affected her so much.
So let's get Jerry back here. Jerry, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, the trainer on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right. We are going to offer him some roses. Find out who he wants to send them to and what he puts on the card. And your wife's name is Laura?
Yes, Laura.
All right, Jerry. Good luck, buddy. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Alex?
Yeah.
Hi, Alex. My name is Jessica. I'm calling from your friendly florist. We're a new flower shop here in Norwalk. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. So you were on the corner of Pioneer Boulevard and Rosecrans. You know where that Taco Bell is?
Yeah, I actually do. Okay, cool.
Not too far from that, actually. So I'm calling because we're trying to promote our delivery service. And so each week we select a person to give them free flowers. And you've been selected today. And actually it's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. I don't need any credit card information or billing info. They're absolutely free. So we can just start with the name of the person you want to send them to.
Okay, awesome. That sounds great. Let's send them to Laura,
Okay.
Laura.
Okay. What would you like to put on the note?
Say, I really enjoy making you feel good.
I really enjoy making you feel good. Cute.
Yeah,
Alex, it's Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have Sissany with me here, and I have Jerry, Laura's husband, on the phone. Can you explain yourself to Jerry?
Can I explain myself to Jerry? Why do I have to explain myself to Jerry?
You just sent flowers to
Because
his wife
she's
saying...
my wife, man. She's my wife. Yeah, okay. So what? You got a problem with her then, not me.
Oh.
Look, man. Okay, look. And I've met this guy before. Look, you're not going to blame me, okay? Blame yourself. I'm just giving your wife what you can, man. Are you kidding me? Are you being serious right now? No, dude, look, I'm sorry, all right? But obviously you're not doing something for her, all right? And if it makes you feel any better, I mean, I don't love your wife, okay? I do this with a lot of women. It's part of the workout whole thing. My.
Come on.
So don't worry about it, man. Don't, seriously. Don't worry about it? This is my wife, okay? If you we have kids together. If you got a problem, take it up with her, all right? Don't come to me. You know what I mean? Wow. And obviously there's something wrong with your marriage, man. And obviously it's not that important to you if, you're coming on the radio and trying to, attack me, man. You're like a homewrecker. Dude, if you're mad, like I said, take it up with your wife. I'm not in You know this what? fight. I don't have a dog. I'm in this going fight, to. Other than the one I'm going to. Your wife, but that's besides the point.
Alex, how long has this been going on with Laura?
2 months, 3 months, I think. It's been going on for
You're not a good guy, man.
Yeah.
You're not a good guy.
What do you mean I'm not a good guy?
I'm just listening to what you're saying. You don't sound like a good guy to me.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry
It's
that
part of the workout. I mean,
Yeah, you say you do this with multiple women?
Validate me about how I feel about myself.
But Alex,
this guy has a problem in his marriage, and he's going at the wrong place to try to solve it. Wow, I don't even know what to say to you.
I'm speechless too.
Does Laura know, Alex, that you do this, whatever, with multiple women?
I mean, I don't hide anything from her, but again, like I said, I'm not in love with her. All right, it's a purely.
You said you wanted to send flowers to her, so is she more important than the other women?
No, I mean, no, none of them are important as any other one.
This is why I don't think you're a good guy.
They're all women that I.
But Alex, do you not understand when Jerry says you are a home wrecker? What he means by that? Do you not carry any of that guilt or feel any
Do you
badness?
have a soul?
But here's the thing. Think about it like this, though. Okay, think about it like this. Isn't she wrecking her own home? I didn't go out and literally look for Laura.
Well, she's certainly not innocent. That's true, and she's not innocent, Jerry.
She came to me. And then we started vibing. Things started happening, and then
No, listen. She came to you. She came to you as a trainer, okay? You took advantage of her. She is vulnerable, and you took advantage of that.
No, dude. She came to me desperate. All right, and if I'm the one who's wrecking, like your wife wrecked the home.
You manipulated her. Okay, let's be honest. Let's call it what it is. You took advantage of her in a weak state, and she gave in. Okay, yeah, she's not guilt-free. All right, she gave in too.
Better at night,
but
dude. Then fine. But I mean,
you took advantage.
All right, Alex.
So wait, Alex, why did you send her flowers?
Because that's what you wanted to hear, isn't it? This is why you did the call in the first place, right, Jerry? Look, man, I'm a fan of your wife. I believe me, I don't love her, but I've loved stuff she's done for me. I got to.
Okay, Alex, you're a really good guy, bro. You're not a good guy, Alex. You're not a good guy.
What didn't I send roses to her?
But Alex, come on, look at what you're doing to other people's lives, man. I mean, come on. I'm dropping Alex.
Wow.
Jerry, I really am shocked by his attitude not only doing this, but the way he spoke about doing this.
Yeah.
And that shocked me.
Yeah.
But Jerry, you need to get to Laura right now.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I do. I'm going to talk this through with her, and hopefully we'll figure it out.
I'm
so
more
sorry,
patience
Jerry.
than I if you're going to talk it through. All right, Jerry, good luck, my friend. Thank you for reaching out to us.
Thank you.
Could you imagine?
If he's going to talk it through, I would be so livid right now. What, you think it's Laura's fault, Tanya?
Well, I don't think it's her fault, but
You
I
kept mouthing to me, it's Laura's fault.
Jerry should call his wife and yell at her.
I know,
This
but you
Alex
acted
guy
like
owes nothing to Jerry.
You're not going to side with Alex.
I'm not side. I don't like Alex, but it's
All
true.
right, let me.
Jerry
I need
should be mad at the wife, not at the trainer.
Veronica's on the phone. This is interesting. If you just got to us, let me give you a quick lay of the land, and then we're going to call her husband of 10 years, 2 kids, 8 and 6. So her husband goes to this company thing, Matt. Okay, Matt is a coworker of her husband's. Matt picks her husband up.
Yeah.
They go to this event. It's at night, so we're assuming there was a cocktail opportunity. Later that night, about 10:45, there's a car parked a block away. Her husband's in the car. It's not Matt's car. It's a female coworker of his. She sees it. She spots it. They then pull in. Her husband gets out of the car, driven by a female coworker, and she pretends like she's asleep. She asks him about the next day, and he tries to change the subject a lot.
Yeah.
That's kind of where we are. So, Veronica, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to call him. Patty's going to offer him the flowers. We want to find out who he sends them to. Obviously, you're Veronica. You don't know the coworker's name, so we'll see if we can find out, all right?
Okay, great.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Ernie?
Speaking.
Ernie, hi, my name's Patty. I'm calling from Flowers for You with the U. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to, the theme, the bouquet theme you want me to deliver, and the address.
Do I need to give you credit card information? Or
No,
anything
it's it's completely free. All I do ask for one thing, and is if it's possible for you to go onto my Yelp page or my Facebook page and write a quick review of the services that have been offered to you, and just that's pretty much it. I'm just doing this for 5 customers this morning, and I'm just trying to get the word out. And this, by giving out 5 bouquets to 5 customers, I think that would definitely help a lot.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so let's just start with the bouquet thing, just so I can make sure that I have it in stock. Let me know what you want for this person. Do you want the I love you card, the thinking of you, congratulations, or get well soon? I have 4.
Let's do the thinking of you card.
Okay. So let's see here. Who do you want to send them to?
To Jackie.
And what do you want to put on the note?
Say something. Gonna get this worked out.
gonna get this worked out.
Hey, Ernie.
Yeah?
Hi, it's Ryan Seacrest and Alan Kay.
Hi, Ernie.
Your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. I need you to know that.
Oh, God.
Can you tell us who Jackie is?
Yeah, she's someone I work with.
Okay, so I have your wife, Veronica, on the phone. What's going on with you and Jackie? What are you talking about here on this card?
Hey, why are you sending them to this person named Jackie?
Babe, can we not do this on the radio?
No, I really think we need to do this. Is Jackie the woman I saw drop you off the other night?
Yes, it was.
So why are you sending her flowers? What are you going to get worked out?
Babe, I think it'd be much better if we don't do this on the radio.
I think I want to do it right now because when I asked you questions the other day, you weren't telling me the truth.
Ernie, what's going on with you and Jackie? I mean, clearly there's something happening. Are you having an affair with Jackie from work?
It's not. We slept together once. And, babe, I am so sorry. She's pregnant.
What?
And I am, I'm so sorry, babe. This was such a huge mistake. And
what?
Hold on, Ernie.
You mean do you mean she's pregnant with your baby?
Yes. I really didn't want you to find out this way. I've been trying to handle this, and I am.
Oh my God!
How are you going to tell your wife that your coworker is pregnant by you?
I was hoping to get things resolved or try to figure things out so that I could tell her in person. And
figure out? Shouldn't I be the first person that knows something like that?
Ernie, what happened? How did you end up in this situation?
I really messed up. It was a one-time thing. I was drunk. It's not an excuse. I'm not at all trying to pretend what I did was right. And she got pregnant, and I'm so sorry, babe.
No, she didn't you got her pregnant.
You got her pregnant. First of all, you sleep with someone, then you don't even have the wherewithal to use protection. I mean, I don't even know who you are right now.
Ernie, what is going on? What are the two of you talking about here? Like, what's going to happen?
Well, we obviously are talking about options of whether or not she wants to keep this child or not, and I'm.
When were you planning on telling your wife?
Once I knew what Jackie's decision was going to be. It's not my decision, and I messed up so bad, babe. And this is not. It's not an affair. It was just a one-time thing, and I know that all of this sounds horrible.
No, but it's not. You work with the woman. You're seeing her all the time. It's not just a one-time thing. You're seeing her all the time at work, right?
Yes, and
well,
we're
then
friends.
That's not a one-time thing.
Well,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter, Ernie. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Veronica, are you okay?
I don't even know what to say right now. I'm honestly speechless. This is not what I expected to hear.
I am so sorry, babe. I know that right now there's no way that you want to hear anything that I have to say, and just I royally messed up, and I want to fix this, and I want to make this better, and I'm so sorry.
How are you going to make it better? How are you going to make this better?
I'll do whatever you need me to do. I really will.
You've already done it all. You've already ruined everything. What do you? I mean,
well, I hope.
I don't even know where we go from here.
Well, obviously we'll do whatever you want, but I don't want to lose you, and I don't want to lose our kids, and I want to make this right, and I am so sorry, love. This is obviously not the way that I wanted you to find out, and
Were you trying to handle it so she would never find out at all, Ernie?
No. I know that that's impossible to believe, but no. I wanted to confront her and tell her, but I wanted to have all the details set, and I'm not going to tell my coworker whether to keep her to. I know that I messed up. I mean, I know that it's really easy to. Look, I know.
Ernie. Just stop. Just hold on.
Yeah.
Veronica, can you hang on for a second?
Yeah.
I'm cringing.
I'm
cringing. I don't actually want to keep them on the air anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want him to say anymore on the air. I don't even know what to do. I'm cringing listening to him talk.
Veronica knew something was up.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have
Who would ever
imagine in your wildest, darkest, deepest nightmare be that. Hey, have them speak to somebody if they need to speak to somebody.
Yeah.
We're going to come back here, Kiss. Hang on. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband went to Vegas the day after Thanksgiving. He said his friends were going and decided to jump in last minute despite the fact that we had plans. Turns out his close friends went to Vegas, but I don't think he did. I texted one of them about the trip, and he was very suspicious in his response. Then 40 minutes later, my husband sends me a text. It was all really weird. I think he went to spend the overnight with someone else and was not with his friends. So have you ever, and I'm speaking broadly to people listening, have you ever been in a situation where you think, oh, wait a minute, I think my husband's buddy is creating this alibi and going with it, and it's not real. And that's kind of what she's saying.
Yeah.
So, Sandra, thanks for coming on. Just to get going, how well do you know your husband's friends? Do you know them well?
Yeah, I mean...
The ones that were covering for him?
Yeah, I mean, I see them all the time. He's been friends with them for longer than we've been married.
So...
Yeah.
And what gave you the vibe that they were covering?
Well, I texted one of his friends, Andrew, and I was just like, hey, I haven't heard from Mike. Like, what's going on? What are you guys doing? And he's like, oh, yeah, we got separated. Let me find him and get back to you. And it was just like, it doesn't make sense that they'd be separated.
That's not a good sign.
Yeah. And so I didn't hear back. And then 40 minutes later, I got a text back from Mike, and he was saying, oh, just checking in. Like, he hadn't even talked to Andrew about the text that I sent. And I was trying to get, send me some photos. Like, what are you guys doing? Nothing.
I'm just thinking this through. The reason I ask is because there are relationships where you've been together for so long that you become friends with your husband's friends, and they wouldn't do something like this. They wouldn't feel comfortable pulling off a cover. It sounds like you think these guys are capable and would feel comfortable pulling off this cover.
Yes, I do think that.
I hear that.
Yeah.
Sandra, we're going to put you on hold. Hang on one sec. We'll come right back and call your husband and find out who's top of mind with him with the roses and see if he went to Vegas. I think we're going to be able to tell based on just getting to talk to him if he was really in Vegas. Think detail. Think detail of when this happened. Sandra's on the phone. She thinks that her husband on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, said he was going to Vegas with friends, but wasn't and didn't. And the friends are covering it up, saying, oh, yeah, he was with us. But she could never get him on the phone there with the friends. It was like they weren't in the same place. So that's the impetus to this whole thing. Sandra, we're going to put Sissany on. And Sissy's calling your husband. You're going to hear all of this. Be very quiet. She's going to offer him some roses. Now, here's the reason. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he writes on the card. Okay? We know something's up if it's not you. Or we think something's up if it's not you. So here we go. Are you ready? I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
All right. Ryan, you have my permission to call? It's Kiss FM.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Mike.
Yes, this is Mike. Who's this?
Hi, my name is Veronica. I'm calling from V's Flowers. We're actually new here in Torrance, right on Sepulveda, across the street from the mall. And I'm calling
not interested, thanks.
Oh, no, I'm telling these are absolutely free. I'm basically giving away a dozen roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. And I don't need any money from you, any credit card info, anything like that.
Okay, yeah, I'm not giving you any information.
No, the name of the person that you want to send the flowers to. That's all I need.
Okay, so what's the hook? There's no hook?
We just hope that whoever you send them to hopefully likes them and you refer us to friends and family. We're brand new to the area.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so what's the name of the person that you'd like to send these flowers to?
Send them to Amber. It's AMBER.
Okay.
And can I add a note?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. until next time.
Mike, it's Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Who is Amber, and what is next time? Your wife Sandra is on the phone,
Oh, my
Mike.
God.
Mike, who is Amber?
Wait, what?
Mike, who is Amber? What is next time? What was the first time?
Well, if you guys,
What was the first time?
the movie. It's the movie. There's it's a joke, right? It's the what's that?
Mike.
Comedy.
Who is Amber?
Sandra?
Who is Amber? Yes, this is your wife.
It's part of when God, what's the movie?
Mike, come on. We're all here. Let's grow up a little bit. What are you doing with Amber? Did you go to Las Vegas or did you stay with Amber Friday night?
Oh, okay. So exactly. So I went to Las Vegas and one of the
who's Amber?
Blackjack.
I can't.
It's a reference to
Mike, I can't even. Come on, Mike. You're wasting people's time on their way to work. Sandra knows what's going on. You didn't go to Vegas. You're obviously having an affair with Amber. You just sent a dozen red roses to her. Why? Hey, Mike, I can't look.
Or did you go to
I know.
Vegas and meet Amber there?
Oh my God,
Mike, I only know what I know. And Sandra, it sounds like she's right. What are you doing with Amber?
First of all, you can text my best friend Andrew. I went to Vegas the day after Thanksgiving with my best friend.
You are lying. I'm shaking right now. Like what?
With the comedy, and I'm just not. And they kept saying over and over until next time. And the woman, the girl, it was the ex-girlfriend. Her name was Amber. It's from one of the Hangover movies. That's what that joke is going. That is about.
There is no joke. You're sending flowers to somebody named Amber.
Mike,
that doesn't exist.
Mike, thank you very much for your honesty. Thank you for your honesty in sending the flowers to Amber. Your wife, Sandra, now knows you didn't go to Vegas and you're having an affair with Amber. So thank you. All right? You have a good day. You have a good day. Sandra?
Yes.
Do you have any idea who Amber is? I've just hung up on him. Do you know who Amber is?
I have no idea who that is.
Okay. Well, I think you now need to do a little work here.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. It's not great. Please know that his candor with Sissany on the phone and his honesty just gave you the information you need. So thank God he was honest about thinking about Amber in a way, right?
Call his friend right now. Call his friend right now before he can and say, hey, I know about Amber.
But I see. God. All right. Sandra, we're going to let you go. Good luck. All right. I hope you find peace and happiness. That's the most important. All right. Goodbye.
Oh.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. As a public service, if something's going down in your relationship, you want us to try and help out, let us know about it via email. All right, let's get to Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband and I had plans to meet a friend of mine for drinks. When he got home, he said he was too tired, just wanted to go to bed. I respected that and went and met my friends without him. The next day, my husband handed me his phone to look something up. I noticed the top message was from a woman we know that said, "So great to see you last night." All right. I confronted him, and he went for a walk with her because she needed to talk. They've been friends since before we were married, so he may be telling the truth, but I need to know what's going on. Let me just make sure we understand this here. Olivia, thanks for coming on in Arcadia. I got your email. I'm just going through this. So you noticed this text, and then his alibi was that he went to take a walk with her to talk?
Yeah, I mean, it's a friend that we both know, so I guess it's not so weird, except that he canceled on me, and the walk was right before he went to bed. That's the part that seems very strange.
Huh.
Yeah. It seems strange to me, too. Have there been other signals or have there been other feelings that you've had of distance or infidelity?
No, not at all. I mean, we completely trust each other. Like, we know each other's passwords to our computers. There's really no reason for me to think there's anything going on. But at the same time, I don't know. It's just a very odd scenario. I wouldn't go for a walk with my male friend 20 minutes before I went to bed. I mean, it's just not.
Sounds strange to me, too.
Yeah.
All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to come back and call your husband. How long have you been married?
We've been married 3 years.
Okay. Hold on one second. Olivia's on the line. We're about to call her husband. Very strange behavior. He would go for a walk with the woman right before he goes to bed. So she says that she got his phone to look something up, and she noticed the top message was from a woman that you both know. And the message said, "So great to see you last night." And then he told you he went for a walk with her because she needed to talk. And they've been friends since before the marriage here. Just very strange. Very strange. He would disappear
Olivia,
for a walk.
was she your friend or his friend? Like, how are you guys all friends?
Like his friend.
We actually knew each other from the last neighborhood we lived in. She and her husband and me and my husband became friends. And so, you know, we would go out together, and then sort of like, I don't know, I guess he sort of stayed friends with them, and I got really busy with my job. So I guess that's why she contacted him, or I don't know. I really don't get it.
Let's try and get to the bottom of it here. We're going to call now. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call your husband's name on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
So we're going to call him. We're going to offer him the roses and see what happens. So be very, very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, and let's see what he does and what he writes on the card, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Ken.
Yeah, this is Ken.
Hi, Ken. I'm calling from Remy's Floral Design. We're actually a brand new flower shop here in Arcadia. How you doing this morning?
I'm good.
Awesome. Well, I'm calling because we're reaching out to local residents and sending free flowers to anybody that they'd like. So you can choose somebody to send a free dozen red roses to today.
Is this free?
Absolutely free. I don't need any credit card info, any billing info, any cash from you. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family. And that's all we ask. We pick somebody at random every month.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
Yeah, so I just need the name of the person you want to send the flowers to.
Okay, Cherie.
Can you spell that for me?
Cherie.
Okay. And then what would you like to put on the note?
Just thinking of you.
Thinking of you.
Ken,
okay.
it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Sorry, it's Disney. Olivia, your wife is on the line. Ken, it's Olivia. Is Cherie this woman you're talking about?
Yeah.
What, who is
Ken, just hold for a second. Olivia, is Cherie the friend?
Yeah, Cherie is the friend. I thought she was a friend.
What's going on here?
Ken, why? You are asking the right question. That's exactly the question. What is going on here? Why are you sending Cherie flowers when you have a chance to send someone roses and she's the first woman you think of? What is going on here?
Cherie is going through a rough patch right now. I'm sending flowers to a friend that's having a hard time. What is going on here?
Ken, your wife has reason to believe that you're cheating on her with Cherie, and it doesn't sound good.
Cherie? No.
Yes, it doesn't sound good, Ken.
We have the proof.
Cherie's married. We're friends. You know Cherie. Honey, I'm sending her flowers because we took a walk last night for about 20 minutes.
Why? And why right before you go to bed?
Well, I don't want to say it on the radio, but she's going through a hard time right now. That's all it is. There's nothing. I'm not sending her flowers because I'm having an affair with her. I've been sending her flowers because she's going through a rough patch right now.
Ken, do you understand how odd it seems that why would she call you out of all?
Yes, I know. This sounds
man.
You're right. It sounds awful. This sounds completely ridiculous. But
I'll tell you what I hear. I hear one of two things: either you are cheating or you're planting the seed.
No, it's neither of those things. I'm just helping a friend out. That's all I was doing. And listen. She is going through a hard time right now. Last night, she called me up and she said, "Can you have a minute?" I was about to go to bed. I said, "Yeah, of course." We took a walk. We talked about something that's really affecting her right now, and so I'm sending her flowers to help her through the hard time.
What is affecting her that so badly that
I can't talk about it?
You can't talk to your wife about it?
I'll talk to you about it later. I can't talk about it right now on the radio.
So, Ken, we're going to let you go. Olivia, we'll let him try and explain this to you. But I think one of two things. Either something's happening or he's really laying the groundwork for something to potentially happen. It's not it does not sound right to me. Thank you for reaching out to us, Olivia.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely confused.
All right. Well, good luck, you guys. So I think he's either. I think he wants to start something there. Like he's. I don't know. He's just. It's just too close. It's just too close.
Seacrest.
Weekdays from 5 a.m.
You
on.
came in way too early.
What do you mean way too early? He just said the
I
wrong
was
woman.
about to ask him how he wanted to sign the card and if he wanted a romantic card.
Well, I didn't need that because we knew he sent the flowers to the friend.
If he's being honest, then maybe he could have said, thinking of you, signed from Olivia and Ken.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look, I don't know how many questions you're going to ask. I'm just here trying to figure out when the best time is before they hang up. I will tell you this.
Wait for my cue next time.
A Q-R-S-T-U-V. I mean, Q-R-S-T-U-V?
I don't know what that means.
Me either.
W-X-Y-N-Z.
Oh, wow.
All right, let's come back. There's too much tension here. All right, Ryan's roses a few minutes ago. So I see the heat on the phones that I did jump in aggressively before you asked a couple questions, but I don't know that I needed to wait to hear more. Look, we had Ken on the phone, Olivia's husband. He took a late night walk with another woman that's a friend of theirs, and then he sent the flowers to her. It's red roses. It's red roses. So if I'm married and someone calls me and offers me red roses, and I send them to Cherie, the woman I took a walk with, who's having problems at home, I'm either cheating or about to lay the groundwork for the door to open.
Fair enough.
Well, then fine.
But we could have gotten a little bit more info from him before you jumped in. That's all I'm saying.
Look, it's an imperfect science, this Ryan's Roses. If you heard it, what's your view? Carrie, what do you think about Ken?
Oh, well, my gut reaction is, well, I think Ken's kind of stupid. I think he wasn't even clever.
He didn't even hesitate, by the way. He did not hesitate. He went right for Cherie.
Right to it. Right
on,
to
guys.
it. And it's an emotional affair right then and there. I mean, if he's the first person that she's got to walk with to talk about her problem, there's something wrong. And he said she's married too. I don't know.
He said, he was saying that she's going through a hard time.
Listen, she is going through a hard time right now.
Now so if another woman's going through a hard time and she's calling you to take a late night walk and you send red roses to her, what do you think your wife is going to think?
Yeah, it's going to be bad.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it doesn't look good. And he wasn't even smart enough to cover his tracks. So a part of me goes, well, since he wasn't going out of his way to hide it, maybe it is innocent, but still, he could have been smarter. He's got to know that would affect his wife. Yeah. She knows the woman. It just all reeks. It just reeks. A Friday night, late night walk. I don't know.
All right. Well, thank you, Carrie, for your view. Let's go to Lori for a second. Lori, good morning. How are you?
Hey, listen, I think that he was out trying to help his friend. I mean, but I do think he was trying to help himself first. He's married. I really feel bad for Olivia. I mean, he should know that, he can't be, he is going to be questioned if he's out going on a walk with another woman.
Bad. All right. Thank you. So I did jump in a little soon, but I think we would have gotten to the same result. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Hey, Tubbs, the engineer, get off your phone. We're doing Ryan's Roses. Were you bored?
He has headphones on.
You had what?
I had an email come in.
You had an email come in? Yeah. Oh, well, don't let us interrupt you.
Look at his headphones. They're barely in his head.
This is the part everybody waits for, and he's over there typing away on his phone. Is there a problem with the transmission?
No, we're all good. We're ready to go.
Well, then what's so important over there?
Nothing.
Look, he's just sitting up and pretending to push buttons.
Yeah, he's just pressing buttons on the dashboard. All right, we're going to make a Ryan's Roses call in theory. So usually we get a lot of information in an email, but basically we have a Dear Ryan and Sissany, I think my husband is cheating. Actually, I know my husband is cheating. The worst part is I fear it's not just physical, it's emotional. I don't have anything specific to go on, but my intuition is telling me and loudly and clearly. And this is from Heather in Chino. So let's get Heather on. Heather, how you doing?
I'm okay.
So You generally, I know you've heard these before. Generally, we have a very specific, or most often, we have a specific event or catalyst to why someone would write in. You're simply saying you're so sure based on a feeling.
Yeah, I don't have any proof, but I know something's wrong. I know something's wrong.
Heather, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
And forgive it, but answer it if you can.
Okay.
Do you want something to be wrong?
No. The last thing I want is something to be wrong, but I know that there is. I know it. I feel it.
What is happening differently around the house? Like, is he not kissing you as much? Are you guys not as intimate?
He's completely detached. Like, he used to be so involved. We were like the center of his world. Total family guy. You know, we did everything together on the weekends. He was just happy when he would walk through the door from work. But now...
How long have you been married?
8 years.
So there are ebbs and flows in an 8-year relationship. Now, maybe this is one of those. Ebbs.
I know. No. I know. That's true. But
what if you talk to him?
Well, because I don't have any proof, and I don't want to alienate him and make him... not,
so what
I don't
are we
know,
supposed to say
on the defensive.
if we don't have anything to talk about when we get him on the phone? I'm just talking to Sisney for a second. What are we supposed to do? Normally, we come in and we say, we have questions asked based on it.
Well,
I mean, I'm just going to ask him
Heather thinks
point blank.
Heather thinks that there might be something going on. Maybe you're cheating.
Is there? I mean,
Is there?
he's just going to go, no. What do you have to go on? And we're going to say nothing.
It's just a woman's intuition.
Of course, we can
She
see who he
feels
sends
it.
the flowers to. Maybe that's... All right, Heather, I'm talking myself in and out of this. Why don't you just hang on? We'll come back and we're going to call him, okay?
Okay.
All right. Heather has been married for 8 years. Now, a little differently than most Ryan's Roses, we don't have a specific story that is the reason why she's written to us. She just feels strongly that her women's intuition is speaking loud and clear that he is cheating because he's been disconnected.
It's a real thing. You can feel that.
But you've been married for how long now? 3 years?
I'm not talking about Michael. I'm talking about my previous
Right, but my point
relationships.
is there are ebbs and flows in any relationship. It doesn't have to do with the other person necessarily. It could just be something that's going on or just fatigue or
Perhaps,
whatever.
but if you have an intuition of them cheating, that is a whole different feeling.
But you could hear a Ryan's Roses and then start creating all this in my head, and then it becomes something real that you manifest. And I'm just concerned, but we'll do it. Let's get Heather on the line. So, Heather, here's the drill. You're going to just let us know that we have permission to call your husband, and then make sure you say his name. So, Ryan, say this. You have my permission to call.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ryan, you have permission to call my husband.
And you say on Kiss FM.
On Kiss FM.
Okay, now we can make the call. So Sisney is going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, we're going to come on the air and basically, if we don't have anything to go on, just say you think he's cheating, okay?
Okay.
All right.
You ready?
Mm-mm.
Come on.
It's also called divine prophecy. What is she talking about?
I don't know. She's lost it. Ever since she started drinking that pickle juice. Okay, let's dial.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Matt.
This is Matt.
Hi, Matt. My name is Dana. I'm calling from your friendly florist. We're a new flower shop here in Chino. How are you doing this morning?
Hey, I'm all right. What's going on?
Hi. Well, sorry to bother you, but the reason why I'm calling is actually we're trying to promote our delivery service. We're brand new, so we're giving away a dozen red roses. They're absolutely free, and you can send them to anybody that you'd like, and they'll get them by lunchtime today.
Oh, that's cool. They're free? I don't get put on a list or anything?
No. They're absolutely free. I don't need any credit card information from you or billing information. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family if you like the roses.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, so who would you like to send them to? Give me the name.
All right, send them to Elizabeth, and I want you to put on there, thinking of you, ... every day.
Thinking of you, ... every day.
Matt, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sisney. Sorry, we have your wife, Heather, on the line. Your wife, Heather, is on the line. Who is Elizabeth?
I knew it. Who is Elizabeth?
Who is Elizabeth, Matt?
Matt.
Hello, Matt? Who is Elizabeth?
What's going on here? What's going on?
Your wife has written to us thinking that you're cheating on her. You just sent roses to another woman named Elizabeth. Who is she?
Oh my God.
Matt, who's the other woman?
Look, what do you want me to say?
Are you cheating on your wife?
I don't think we should be talking about this.
That is an absolute
right
clear yes. If you're not...
Look.
Who is she? Where did you meet her? Who is that? What are you doing? Say something!
What do you want me to say, Heather?
I want you to tell me the
truth.
We need to talk about this outside of whatever the hell kind of setup this is. This is not...
So, Matt, then we can deduce based on your reaction, you are cheating on your wife, Heather, with Elizabeth. We'll leave it at that. And you guys can talk about it. And Heather knew this strongly. Knew this strongly.
I cannot believe you would do this to me. I cannot believe you would do this. Oh, my God. I cannot believe it.
Heather, Matt, hang on 1 second, sweetheart. Hang on 1 second. We lost Matt. Oh, I got to put her on hold. It's rough.
Why did you interrupt me? I was about to ask him, and who is this person to you? What you have been telling me to do. And then you come in, and then he freezes up, and he doesn't tell us.
With all due respect, this is not about you. Did you hear how upset she is?
Yeah, I know, but I still feel like he would have told me, the florist, Dana.
We got it. We figured it out. What do you don't need to know.
He could have said, this is my girlfriend, or this is somebody.
At this point, who cares if it's his girlfriend or a one-night stand? Heather, are you okay, sweetheart?
Not really. I'm in shock, and I'm.
I know you are. I know
really
you
upset.
are. Look, the only bright side to this is, or upside to this is that you can confirm what you thought without being in a space not knowing for sure. Hang on 1 sec, sweetheart. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It is a public service. Lots of emails come in, and this is the one we're going to go with today. It's Kim in Cyprus. She says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my boyfriend and I have been having problems recently. We constantly argue over stupid things. I decided to take a girls' trip last weekend thinking it would be good for us to be away from each other for a few days. I wanted him to miss me and hoped he would realize how much we love each other. When I came back, I was taking out the trash and I noticed one of the empty beer bottles had a lipstick stain. As you can imagine, I am distraught by this. I know we aren't a perfect couple, but I never imagined he would cheat on me, let alone have another woman inside our house while I'm away. Wow. I wonder if there's any reason why. Maybe it was his sister.
Yes.
Kim, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Does he have a sister or a relative or anybody that this would make sense and explain?
No. Nothing. Nobody that's close to him that's a girl. No family here.
Kim, how long have you been together?
We've been together for like 7 years.
So what do you think? Do you have any idea who this might be?
No, I have no idea who this could be. I mean, we've been having some problems lately, but like nothing that I thought was to this extreme where he'd be cheating on me or.
And everyone fights over stupid stuff.
Yeah.
You only have those fights and you started down your path and you realize this is the dumbest thing, but I can't give up.
Yeah.
And you just keep going, but you just want to give up because it's so much work to keep fighting.
Yeah.
But for some reason you can't fall on your sword. And then I actually think that I've gotten into fights not knowing why I'm fighting.
Oh, yeah, it happens
a
lot.
Were you going through the trash?
No, it was just like right on top. Like we do, recycle and not. So I always try to jiggle it and make sure, he didn't accidentally put some recycling in there. I think I care about it a little more. And I heard some clink clink, so it was only like below a paper towel or something. And so I went to go put it to the blue bin, and you see the lipstick right there. It's
How many beers was it?
It was like 2 beers, 2 with lipstick stains, and then like 3 without or whatever.
So I need you, Kim, to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your boyfriend's name is on Kiss FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Well, we're going to do that. We're going to call him, And Sisney's going to offer him some roses, and we want to find out who he sends them to and then what note he puts on the card. Also, you should ask what the person means to them. I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good luck.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Victor.
Yeah, this is him.
Hi, Victor. My name is Katarina. I'm calling from the Blooming Florist. We're actually a new flower shop here in Cyprus. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm calling because we're giving away a free dozen roses today. They're absolutely free, and you can send them to anybody that you'd like. I don't need any credit card information from you or billing information. We just ask that you refer us to friends and family. So is there anybody that you'd like to send those to today?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Like just need the name of the person. So who would that be?
Veronica.
Veronica. Okay. Oh, and who's that person to you? Is that
Veronica? Really, Victor?
Victor, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany, and your girlfriend Kim is on the line.
Veronica, Victor? Who the hell's Veronica? Why the hell are you sending flowers to some other girl who isn't me? I mean, I go away for one weekend and you have somebody in our house?
What are you talking about, somebody in our house?
I saw the lipstick on the beer. So you had this Veronica at our house? Is that who you had there? In our house, in my house?
Don't act like you weren't doing the same thing.
We went to Temecula. We had some wine. That was it. We weren't out there trying to be with other guys or do anything. You know, you have boys now. You go to your football stuff. I don't say anything.
Yeah, that's football. I'm just hanging out with my guys. I don't know what you're doing in Temecula, being romantic and wine, and I don't know what the hell that is.
Well, hold on.
There's spots.
Victor, who is Veronica? Why did you send flowers to Veronica?
Veronica's a friend. She's having a hard time right now.
How come Kim doesn't know this friend?
Yeah, I don't know who the hell
my friends. I don't know the friends that she went to Temecula with.
But Victor, you're sounding defensive, which makes me wonder.
Makes you wonder what?
Makes me wonder why you sent flowers to another chick.
Are you cheating on me, Victor? Just be straight. I deserve that.
Yeah, I'm cheating on you. We've had problems.
What problems? Because you don't take out the trash and I get mad about that? That's not a problem. That's normal.
That's the only thing you think we've had a problem about? Taking out the trash? What about you putting away your clothes? You changing the toilet roll? I mean, there's all these little things that they build up.
Hey, hold on for a second. Don't you think talking about this stuff before acting on it would have been the right
just
move?
communicate with each other.
So did you have this Veronica over to the house? Was she the one drinking beer while your girlfriend was away?
Yeah.
How long has it been going on?
We've been friends for a couple years.
How long have you been cheating on your girlfriend?
Sounds like a couple years.
No, it hasn't been a couple years, okay? This is something that just recently happened.
But why couldn't you just tell me, you know what, this isn't working out? Is it because you can't afford a rent? She's not going to pay for your rent?
You pay for his rent?
My rent? Calm down. It's hard talking to you. You would think everything's about money. I can't just talk to you about other problems that we have. I can't have a normal conversation with you. It all ends up boiling down to money. And money is not everything. So that's why you should
go sleep with another woman and bring another woman into our house. Be a man, move out.
Some emotional support that sometimes I need. I don't just need money. It's not about money.
Then go be with her. Move out. Be with her. Don't cheat on somebody. Be a man, end the relationship, and move out. We've been together since I was 25. Like, if this is how it's going to be, then let me free and let me go find a real man.
Okay. You go ahead and do that. But you also need to change. It's not just about me and needing to talk. It's you needing to be open. You need to be emotionally available sometimes, and you're not.
Well, it's not your problem anywhere, Victor. I can go find somebody else and figure it out with them. I'm sure someone else doesn't...
Keep throwing money at the problem and see if that fixes your life.
All right, well...
I'm sure...
Victor, we're going to let you go.
Okay.
Kim.
Yeah. Thank you for, at least now I know.
Well, let me tell you something. This guy's not the guy for you anyway. He had this tone about him that was, it was insecure, it was defensive, it was guilty, it was a little harsh.
Mm-hmm.
And so in this world, things line up and occur for a reason. And the reason that Veronica was over at your house is so that you're no longer with this man. And it's probably the worst feeling in the world right now, but something in my gut just tells me that he's the wrong guy for you. I mean, obviously he's the wrong guy for you.
Yeah.
All right, Kim, we're going to let you move on.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. You know what hit me in the gut?
What?
Was when she said, "Are you cheating on me?" And he said, "Yeah."
Oh, I know.
Yeah.